Okay, stream is started. It's official.
Hey Mark, hey Mark Reed, what's
Well,
up?
the problem is, wait, so obviously everyone probably seen my Mark Reed video. I know that sounds really weird to say, but yeah, my Mark Reed video came out yesterday, and I also made a community post about the release of the Mark Reed video. But Mark Reed has not commented, which is really bizarre, because
I went to go check.
he's usually very fast, and you know, definitely within the day of a new video being released, he would comment. But also, up until yesterday, he's been very like frequently commenting, like more than usual. So it's really weird that he has not commented on the Mark Reed video.
Maybe his dad took his tablet away.
I doubt it. He commented on one of my posts.
When was that?
Probably like 2 or 3 hours ago. He just said cool.
Oh my god, so he exists. He hasn't died. That's good. So Mark Reed, did I scare him off? Did I scare Mark Reed off with the Mark Reed video? I'm sorry, Mark Reed, if that's the case. I didn't mean to scare you. No. Mark Reed, this is the most fame you'll probably ever get. Wait, come on, Mark Reed, you need to comment on the video. Actually, no, Mark Reed, I think Mark Reed, like, in a few years' time, will be, like, a big name. Like, will be famous. Like, we're going to be small fry to them eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that religion's gonna happen someday.
Anyways, because today's stream started about 30 minutes later than I would have liked, so our Valorant game went over longer than I was expecting. So because of that, and also I've got to get up sort of early-ish tomorrow. Is it okay if we just watch the part 2, which is like 40 minutes long? I don't.
That's alright.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. Literally about 40 minutes. Because I don't want to like go into.
Oh no! If anyone wants to go watch the other video, they can go.
Yes, you should. You should go watch all these videos. People who are watching the stream, you should go watch the original video. That is.
Yeah, I have no ads on, so.
Yeah, but still, like views are fun. I like views. I'm sure you like.
Oh, I'm not talking about money. Like ads, they annoy the person.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about view. Like, you know, you should get the views, obviously. Still, even if you don't get money, like, you know, views. I like views. You like views. So yeah, go give Foxosomos.
Oh no, we're not doing this again.
No, that was close.
Foxosomos. No, that's wrong. Foxosomos. No, give me a sec. Foxosomos. No, Foxosomos. Because I have to say the O like that every time. So Foxosomos.
Alright.
Foxosomos.
The name in the chat. The first 2 O's are O, and the second 2 O's are O.
Foxosomos.
No. Do it really slowly.
Foxosomos. Foxosomos. I've got it, guys.
Hey, there you go.
Foxosomos.
We're at this again.
I think Eve saying it actually made me realise how to say it, so thanks. So anyway, No, wait, I forgot. No, wait, guys, I can do this. Wait, I forgot. I actually forgot. I actually said it correctly and I've forgotten how to do it.
Good lord.
Eve, can you say it again?
Foxosomos.
Foxosomos.
Yeah, that's
See, I got it.
Foxosomos.
Alright, the Fox...
Bloody hell.
Foxosomos. I actually have this,
I don't need a repeat.
Yeah,
And there's your 2 minutes of there's your 2 minutes of no null trying to pronounce names.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm just gonna quickly leave this call in order to transfer it from my phone to my laptop real quick.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
Wait, I just wanna post this. I'm gonna put this in the stream. Hang on. Alright, so before we get started, if anyone has seen this man. If anyone has seen this man, Deacon Burbspire said you'll get 10p, and I agree, I'll double that, 20p. So anyone who can find this guy on my channel, right?
On your
find
channel.
Mark Reed, because obviously you posted on Eve's channel apparently, but a few hours ago.
Yeah, I could check how recent.
But this guy,
see how recent.
we need to find him. I'm concerned.
Oh my god, someone said I miss Mark Reed, my chat guy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm gonna see how long ago he did, because I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 hours ago. I think. Hold on.
Now we've got like 2 things here. We've got we have trying to figure out what no fat means and where Mark Reed is.
I'll figure it out.
altogether equals 50.
Oh, I'm
hits.
great. So I want to give you guys a bit of help. So you keep approaching this from the angle that nofap means something. You're not coming at it from the wrong angle. That's
Yeah, you
not
said
the
it's a
angle.
4
reference,
hours.
right?
Yes. Anyway,
But what?
4 hours.
okay. So Mark Reed was last seen 4 hours ago, and not on my channel. So we need to find him. He's somewhere. He must be somewhere on my channel commenting, right? You guys need to find him.
Yeah.
I'm concerned. He's like my favorite person ever just to exist. I'm so sad. Anyway, I've got the video
Just
up
cast aside in your eye.
because we've got 40
You're
minutes.
casting aside your eye off.
I've got
Yo,
40...
GNC, you're like really quiet.
Actually, I'm gonna turn you up
Am I?
on Discord.
No, I have you. No, I have him like on full volume. He's still really quiet.
Oh, I've turned you up.
Really?
Talk. There you go. I think that's louder. Yes.
There we go.
Oh my god, this stupid Nitro thing keeps covering the profile pictures every so often. It's really annoying. Anyway,
Oh, boy.
so we've all gathered here again to continue Foxosomos's
Hell yeah.
SMG4 Lore explained videos. We're on part 2. We were gonna do the Sunset Paradise anime arc one, but I don't want this stream to go on for like 3 hours, so we're just gonna do part 2, which is already quite long, 40 minutes. That's pretty impressive, like in
Hold on
size.
a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, considering
I
your
think my-
Yeah, I
last
didn't,
video,
I didn't think it would be that long.
your
on.
last video covered like 5 years of content, and this one's only like 2 or 3 of years.
I know.
so-
I have no idea how it
Yeah.
happened.
No, it's not even.
It's
Yeah.
confusing to me too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this
And
would
that's
have covered about 2.5 years of content or so.
This here is
Yeah.
basically everything after the Revelations. It's
Yeah.
basically the same video, just after Revelations.
So assume you cover more than just like the arcs and like the mini arc, Psycho.
There's
mini
only
arc.
one arc, bro.
Hmm?
In this video, there's only one arc, which is crazy.
Well, I guess
Yeah, and the
technically,
previous video was
in
just
terms
arcs.
of. Well, if we go by playlists they've officially made, the thing is, an arc, a story
Well, yeah,
arc,
that's how I do it.
you know, isn't just when they make like it has a definition, and there's tons of stuff since 2020, since the lawsuit arc that I would consider a story arc 100%. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I've just remembered that my headphones have a microphone. I'm about to turn it on and just see if it works.
okay.
Alright.
Is there something not? Has anything changed? Has my voice changed or
Not
No, not really.
It's the same,
No.
really.
Oh, god damn it. Oh well.
Oh wait,
I was gonna
let's-
attempt to try.
I don't.
No, I can hear you fine now, though, so it's alright.
Oh well.
Anyway, I think that's all the preamble. This is just continuing the stream we did on Monday. So let's continue. Where we start, let's see the voice, like the difference
Yes.
Yeah.
between the first video 3
Yeah.
years ago compared to this one,
Mhm.
which came out a few weeks ago. It's going to be insane.
I'm Foxosomos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he went through puberty. It's crazy.
The inner fetus died.
Oh my god. 2.5 years ago, I made my first ever fully edited video. SMG4 Lore explained.
You grew out your hair.
Wanna know a fun fact about my hair? Like really
Yes.
quick, really quick. So, wait, how long ago was it? 2.5 years ago, well, almost 3 years now, I shaved my head completely.
What?
And I
Oh.
haven't cut my hair since.
Wow.
I cut my hair
Like-
shorter
like I'm
than the
serious.
length it is.
Like
People
all
must
my
have
hair,
trouble.
all my hair is the same length, all my hairs, because you know I shaved, and now I have really long hair with a unique hairstyle, because they're all the same length. Alright, keep
Mm.
going.
Oh wait, Megalia just typed something. I'm just gonna. Just give me a sec.
Alright. Is he asking to be on the stream?
I don't know.
I'm
Just
guessing?
ask what it's about.
Okay.
If someone just check that server, if he says he wants to join, I'll have to re-add him because
Yeah.
I had to kick him last time.
Yeah. We had to
Oh
sacrifice.
yeah.
Now we're gonna have to sacrifice someone else.
Who we sac-
Yeah.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
I'll
Probably
keep it- oh, no.
probably SH.
I think it was for me. I know he
It's very-
picked someone out for me.
Probably did. I can't remember who.
Old and the quality is pretty bad, but somehow it's still got 750,000 views,
That's crazy. That's
I
insane.
know, right?
That is
which
amazing.
I'm extremely thankful for. I got so many people asking
Why
me
did you get a good video to have that many views? My most viewed video is
Yeah.
literally the crappy model showcase for Mr. Puzzles.
Everybody just loves those puzzles, dude.
Yeah. It's just bad luck, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why is After Show
I-
not my most viewed video? Why is
Yeah.
it?
My
Why
most-
is it
Dude,
that?
After Show is
Need
epic. I don't
more
understand why people don't
content.
like it.
Well, it's
My
not
most-
that. It's just got less popular. I just didn't hit the algorithm as hard.
Yeah, my most
Yeah.
popular video is fucking Buff Helpy of all things.
What?
Who?
Oh my god.
Yes, it is. With sitting on 90,000 views, and I absolutely hate it.
Yo, Fox, this guy just called you out. Did you miss Nintendo ack? You did. How could you?
Wait,
Oh
What?
my
You missed
god.
You missed the Nintendo act.
what's an ack?
How did you miss the Nintendo
Arc.
ack?
What the hell is a Nintendo ack?
The Nintendo Arc.
Fuck you, Doylem.
Nintendo arc? No, I didn't. I didn't skip the lawsuit arc.
You
He
did in
meant
your last
honestly-
video. In your last video, you didn't do the Nintendo
previous
ack. Wait, how did
I
you fail
did?
us like
What?
this?
Hold on. When
Dun dun dun.
did your original?
What came out right before the lawsuit arc? So obviously, you know, this comment is someone who can't read dates, obviously, and also they can't
Yeah.
spell arc.
Or 2, but I couldn't
They
actually
didn't even try to you know, put the R there. They just completely skipped typing that part.
Yeah.
make another SMG4 recap.
Where's the lawsuit arc?
Are they just-
Are these people 6 months ago? Wait, so this guy that was a recent comment. Wait, what? Oh
These
my
people
god!
been.
Bruh.
Because I already explained all the lore there.
Can't wait for the perfection arc. Okay, no more. This video makes FNAF lore quiver in its boots. Not really. That thing is convoluted as hell.
I know.
So I made
Wait, which comments are you looking at?
Well,
From
look-
which video is this?
Well, we're looking at the comments in this video that you're showing in this video.
The one with 26 minutes?
No. In the video in your part 2, you show a bunch of comments from your first video. We were just reading.
Oh, that's
that.
where you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you in the watch
My
together
bad.
or not?
no, I was looking both at the stream and the watch together, so confused because like I think the stream has like a little delay or something. I was
Yeah.
so
the
confused. as
streams usually have like a 10-second delay, so
hell. Yeah, that really confused me.
Yeah.
you shouldn't bother watching the stream unless it's
Magaria
for.
wants to join. Magaria wants to join.
Yeah, the
Okay,
stream
let me
delay is
kick
crazy.
SH since he doesn't really come on streams much. So
Yeah, sacrifice him.
yeah, you have to.
Into the
True.
pits you go.
And then yeah, Discord is off. Okay.
By the way, that one video about SpongeBob in the corner, some people think they like said it in the title, but it's not my stories that I made. It's some other people's.
How do I get rid of Nitro? I don't care. Why did Discord give me Nitro for a week? Now this stupid thing that keeps getting.
Did someone gift it to you?
No. Oh, hang on. Give me a sec.
That happened with someone. That happened with someone in the SMG4 Theorists team. They just got Nitro out of nowhere.
Weird.
Oh.
Proof.
Hey,
I am getting texted at the worst
Was-
time.
What's up,
Hello?
Mega Rio?
Yo.
wait, isn't he Australian?
Yes.
Uh,
I like him more than you guys, just so you know.
Oh, you.
I
suck.
returned.
I like
Well-
Australia.
Hello, Megario. What's up?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
You like Australia? When we're literally getting hit by a cyclone right now, but
Oof.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, you are. aren't you? Category. Yeah. We've said hurricane being cold, Alfred.
Anyway, if you're in the watch together, we're literally only 20 seconds into SMG4 Lore Explained Part 2 by
And we're 30 minutes
Foxosomos. It's in
Hey, good job.
Fox...
No, you said it right the first time, man.
Oh, I did, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you in the watch together, Magario?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I see his username.
Yeah, yeah.
videos. And now, 2.5 years later, almost 3 years, there's more than enough lore for another full
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
SMG4
Yeah.
Lore Explained video. So let's get started. The last thing I explained in the previous video was the Revelations movie. After that, a new arc pretty quickly started, although it's not really an arc because it's really short and it doesn't have a playlist.
Rushed arc. I hate how rushed that. Well, it's not even rushed. It's more like I don't know if I consider it rushed. I think it was always planned this way, probably.
It
it's
came
just-
so fast after Revelation.
They just wrote it. It was just too little to the story.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
section.
just like way too lowly written.
Yeah.
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 of SMG4's channel. It's more like a mini arc, I guess, since it only has 3 videos. So the story starts with everybody in Psycho's apartment. She tries to sing a song, but Mario goes to take a piss and sees a very mysterious door.
I really like how they expanded on that from, what was it, She's Back? This is when that door appeared.
He tries opening it,
Yeah.
but Psycho stops him. This makes Mario very curious, and he wants to know what's behind the door. So after a lot of chaos, Mario manages to enter the secret room. He finds a laptop. This is the laptop with Psycho's game, the same one Boopkins brought her out of. Everybody is confused why she has this, but Psycho refuses to give an explanation. After a few days, Psycho kidnaps Tori.
You mean, like, 3 weeks.
What? Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter, man. It's fine.
Forces her to bring her friend Kaizo from her game.
Gotta be low
because,
accurate.
you know, Tori's Metal Runner arm can do that. In the game, Psycho and Kaizo were famous and had a band called KS2.
They totally just contradict, like, the old lore for her game. Like, it was meant to be, like, a dating simulator, now it's, like, got, like, Battle Royale mode in it or something. It's so weird.
They were also very rebellious
Yeah.
and did illegal things, and now after a few years, they finally reunite.
And yeah, again, right, she was presented as a punk in the past, when that's not true. They retcon that. She was a yandere.
And
Yeah.
Kaizo quickly turns Psycho
Yeah.
into a bad person again. So Tori and Luigi bring her back with their love and friendship, and that pisses Kaizo off, so he leaves. Then
Oh my
one
god,
day,
the sun's
Mario
finally
kidnaps
out.
all his friends and forces them to participate in his meme games. After some games, it's time for the final challenge. The
I like it just completely skip the Mario gets
Yeah.
lit, because basically nothing of significance happens in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
SMG4 crew versus Mario and his big machine. Everyone gets their asses kicked, so Psycho and Kaizo decide to team up and start playing a song that powers everyone up, and the fight continues. During the battle, Psycho touches Kaizo and this transforms Psycho.
They actually they do touch in what's it called again? It's the Mario meets Demon gets beheaded. They actually touch in that. So
Wait, really?
yeah, they do. There's a scene where they
Wait, okay. Hang on. I have
slap hands. So yeah.
Alright, hear me out though. So, Boopkins, the reason why I say what I say, here.
No. You're
Can you pause
no,
it?
no. It's not a problem with what you said. It's a problem with this with the series itself, because there's literally they touch in an
Oh.
episode earlier, but then when they touch here, then she upgrades. So it's not a problem
Well-
with your script. It's a problem. Oh, what?
Oh dear.
Oh.
What's
I
What
didn't
the
do
hell
anything.
just happened?
Why is it?
What?
versus
That was
Mario
weird.
and his
Okay,
big
never
machine.
mind.
Everyone gets
Okay.
their
Yeah,
asses
That was
kicked.
weird.
Anyway, what we been talking about? You wanted to say something?
Wait, I was gonna say something. Give me. Oh yeah. In this scene, right, when she does transform, Boopkins says that touching Kaizo, probably updated her graphics, which is why I thought that they hadn't touched before.
Yeah, but the thing, no, it's a problem with their writing. They obviously didn't tell the animators not to have them touching, because they slap hands in a. What happened? Why are we?
I'm not doing
During
anything.
the battle, Psycho
That's
touches
weird.
Kaizo and this transforms
Okay.
Psycho's body.
Just
During
what
the
is
time,
going on?
Psycho was outside of the game.
Yeah, for some reason, it brings up the end screen where there's a bunch of videos, but it's not actually ended.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
It got a few
Okay.
updates, including a graphics update. So touching Kaizo probably updated Psycho to her newest form in the game. Kaizo apologizes to Psycho for being so hard on her and promises to be less chaotic. Psycho forgives him, and so they form their band once again. KS2 is back. Alright.
And then never appears again after this music video.
Literally.
Not
Yeah.
even
What?
referenced.
Yeah, they
It's a good
literally
song,
do
though.
not write music ever again.
It's not even
Yeah.
referenced ever again.
Right, that was
Yeah.
Psycho's mini arc. Now let's
Mhm.
move on to the 7th SMG4 arc, the lawsuit arc. Mario and
Alright.
SMG4
I think this is the one I almost fell asleep on.
But this arc,
I wasn't even interested in SMG4 when this was going on. Only at the very, very end.
I thought this
really.
arc was going well until the final few episodes. I thought it was also entertaining overall.
are just chilling when suddenly this goofy ass monkey shows up. This is Larry Kong. He was sent to Peach's castle by Nintendo to take Mario. They need him to make a new Nintendo game, but Mario obviously doesn't want to go. After catching him, Larry Kong uses an IP ownership act, which allows him to take Mario to Nintendo fully by force. So at Nintendo, Miyamoto, the CEO of Nintendo, is making a new game with Mario. Luckily, Meggy shows up and saves him, so Miyamoto sends Larry Kong to Peach's castle again. And this time, Larry Kong ain't playing around. He whips out a DMCA and threatens SMG4 with it. Basically, what a DMCA will do is it will force SMG4 to stop making Mario videos, and his channel will be deleted. So Mario obviously leaves. But Miyamoto shows up slightly pissed that Lara Kong went to such extreme lengths and uses Luigi, who's gardening, and takes him instead.
I mean, he wasn't really pissed at him. He was more like, just stop what you're doing so we can do this flower game.
He was a little
Yeah,
pissed.
he's like,
a
hey, I
little.
got a new
Yeah.
idea.
Oh, why have I got a notification?
Do, 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 do.
Where's my phone? Where is
It seems like your phone was attached to your mic just then, 'cause of how well we could hear
it?
it.
No, it was actually,
Yeah.
it was on the other side of my room. Yeah, my picks up.
How loud is that phone? Your mic could pick it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It's nothing. Oh, wait, just continue. Anyway, yeah, as far as I remember, he wasn't pissed at what Lara Kong had done. He was just, he just wanted him to stop what he was doing. I think.
Yeah, he was a little, just a bit, I
But
think.
Mario stays. The next day, Mario is walking around and sees that everybody is acting strange. They're acting like how they would in the Nintendo games. So Mario and Luigi go out for a walk until they find this weird area. If you remember from the Genesis arc, when SMG4 showed up in the Mushroom Kingdom, he spread his memes like a disease and turned everyone stupid to make videos. So Lara Kong got permission from Miyamoto to split the Mushroom Kingdom into two parts, the Mushroom Kingdom and this trashy place. And they're separated with a border that cannot be crossed. So who is on the other side exactly? Well, it's Maggie and SMG4 and characters that don't fully belong to Nintendo. And on the Mushroom Kingdom side, everyone is turning from their normal form to their...
Someone says in chat, we need a new Mark Reed. No, we just need to find the old one.
No, we don't. We
He's
need a new one
irreplaceable.
now.
Mark
You cannot.
Reed
You,
is irreplaceable.
you cannot fill in the shoes
Yeah.
of a titan.
There is only one Mark Reed.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Wait a
only
minute.
one.
What if I
Yeah.
do another community post and he responds?
He's ignoring
Mark
me.
Reed.
Then
Just
he's
play the
ignoring
secret
me
flute
specifically.
dogma.
That's so sad.
Can you imagine that though?
I
That'd be so
angered
sad.
him. I angered the Mark Reed gods by making that video.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and you say I sinned by forgetting he existed? Excuse me, sir.
That video was supposed to be praising our Lord. I didn't realize it would be seen as like.
I guess you should have asked him first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have asked
Bowser,
him.
for example.
Alright, I'm gonna
He's no
do
longer
another
an
post, just...
neglectful
I
father
need to post
anymore.
anyway.
He's trying to steal the princess again. And, oh, Luigi
do it
gets
Mr.
turned
Puzzles
as well.
related.
Some kind of car
There
shows
you go.
up and yoinks a bunch of non-Nintendo characters and puts them in some kind of jail. And
26 is not a mod. I'm gonna have to change that. Also, so the lawsuit arc I think had a good first two episodes were very good actually. Like I like how the second
guess,
episode
maybe.
had like a mystery going on as to what's happening. But if you remember, you know, the get sued video, then you have an idea what's going on. I really like that one. I really like
I'm
that
sorry,
one.
someone just said, who's Mark Reed? You
Guys.
don't know who Mark Reed
Oh.
is?
I have a video.
You're very
which oh,
upset.
26, you're here. What's up?
Oh hello. You're walking
Um,
to school, aren't you?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I got a funny idea.
Oh god.
It is.
I just
it
community
is.
posted.
Oh, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my mic to my headphones because I think you could hear a lot of background
Yes, I
stuff.
can hear
Yes,
quite a
also-
lot of
also,
background
you
noise.
are-
You're like
really
right
loud.
next to a fridge.
No.
Right next to a fan.
I'm gonna join just for a couple minutes just because it's the 26th live stream.
Oh,
No fab.
oh yeah,
So-
you couldn't,
Oh,
you couldn't
you
miss this one.
cheeky
That
bugger.
makes
Wait,
sense.
it says 62 though.
62. What?
What? 62.
Yeah, Smilf
Does it?
62.
Oh,
Not
that's
26.
what? No,
Hey,
that's
goofy
because that's my
goobers.
name backwards. That's my.
That's
my
name
nowadays.
backwards.
Main number is 26, but yeah, normally it's. Yeah, but for some reason
It's
62.
Oh, 26 films. All right.
Yeah, we couldn't have, you know,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, and then
26th
you do it
stream
backwards.
without 26. Yeah, no, that makes complete sense.
Yes.
Anyway, let's continue.
Mario sneakily went with them. There
I'm
he
probably just gonna be
convinced
muted the
Miyamoto
whole time because
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, the background noise is quite loud.
to
Yeah,
let
alright.
everyone out, which this lawyer dude really appreciated. So Mario asks him to help his friends, but then he turns into his original Nintendo form. The lawyer dude walks up to SMG4 and makes
One thing I never understood is why, you know, when they get converted back, do they never reconvert back while still in the firewall?
I know, right? Like, does Maggie not
Yeah.
wanna be an inkling? Like, not like once a week or something? You know, just
no,
have
I'm not,
fun.
not talking about Meggy. I'm talking about the Nintendo characters. Like when their original
Okay.
personalities are like brought back, as I mean, when they showed memes and then they revert back to, you know, SMG4 normal.
I guess they could have done that with Bowser and Toad. Maybe.
No, they never. Well, my point is that they never revert back to the Nintendo cells again, even though they're still in the firewall, which should force them back to the Nintendo counterparts. If you get me.
I mean, the
Oh,
firewall
yeah.
obviously has like a
Well, it's
slow
just-
process.
Doesn't
Well,
make any
isn't it just meant
sense.
to keep them in?
No,
Isn't that what
no.
Lawyer Kong said, to separate them?
No, do you remember Loy Kong said if the firewall makes Nintendo characters revert back to their original states, you know, before...
I didn't know that. Okay then.
Well, that's why Mario and
I think
Luigi turned back
maybe-
to normal. Did you never
think
want to
Oh
maybe
wait, you
it
mean on
only
the other
applies-
side?
Yes.
Oh, on the Mushroom Kingdom side?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew that. I thought you were talking about the other side. Okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
no effects
what
on
I
either
think
side.
is happening
Yeah,
is
that's
that
why I was
it
confused.
only applies to direct Nintendo characters.
Yeah, but my point
Yeah.
is, why do the direct Nintendo
Yeah.
characters, when they've given memes, so they revert back to the memes, you know, forms, why doesn't they never then, you know, turn back to the Nintendo forms? Because they're still
Yeah, I see
in
what
the
you're saying.
firewall. They're still in
Well, the memes, they
firewall,
just make them
so-
stupid. It doesn't really change how they look.
No,
right?
no. So, you know, wait, I'll let it get. I think we're getting confused. I'll let it play.
And give
No,
them
I
a
see what you're saying.
IP change contract. So they sign it, and now they can cross that big border that was.
Oh god, that old design. It's so
I
bad.
know, I know.
Oh, no.
Oh,
At
the
the time-
Cocomelon design.
At the time, I
The
thought.
Coco Melon ass design.
See, at the time, I thought it was like okay to good, but now, like in retrospect, with the second redesigns, it's just bad.
Keeping
Plastic.
them
No.
from Kingdom, but it also changes their appearance. Alright, so now we're all of a sudden in Splatoon. Miyamoto is recording some stuff with Mario for some kind of Mario Splatoon crossover. After they're done, SMG4 and Maggie show up. They go on an adventure to try and get Mario's memories back, and after some time, he turns
God, it
into
was
his
so
normal-
nice seeing Inkling Maggie in that episode. Even
That's
though it
cool.
was weird, and even though there was a weird episode,
I
it was
like.
cool seeing her.
I liked seeing her in the old form, just because
Yeah.
we got to see her at the Inkling form, like animated to the high quality of the new
Yeah,
episodes. That's the main appeal
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, that was the
Dumbass
main
self
appeal
again,
right
with the
there.
help
That
of-
was
Wait,
enjoyable.
so you see how they use memes to revert him back to, you know, the dumb state, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they're still in the firewall, so why does he not just then immediately revert back to being normal?
Whoa, hey, you're right.
That's what I was trying to say
Oh.
earlier, but I don't think anyone
Weird.
understood.
My
Except
Oh,
brain
for
sorry.
did not
Okay, well, I
process
get it
any
now,
of
okay.
that.
Confusing logic.
Yeah, that is really weird.
That's a plot hole, I would say.
Yeah.
memes
Yeah.
are apparently illegal in the Inco police, so now they're being chased by the police. By the way, SMG4 and Maggie changed back because the IP change contract wore off. During the chase, they capture Luigi and hop into an RV which they used to escape, but in doing so, they really pissed off Lara Kong. So now they're stranded in the desert in the RV. They use a meme to turn Luigi back into his regular version as well. And now they split up. SMG4 wants to look for something very important with Maggie, while Mario and Luigi stay in the RV. In the RV, they create a bunch of memes and
Yo,
give
can
them
you
to
pause it real quick?
Yes.
Can I
Luigi.
not go full screen on watch together?
You click the cog icon.
Settings icon not working.
The cog icon?
Yes.
Where the hell is it?
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah, I hate.
I mean, that's alright.
I
that's
hate
weird, though.
how that's not just its own option. It is weird.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
This is
so
a
weird.
very interesting
Yeah.
image to pause on.
people of the Mushroom Kingdom who were turned back
Jesus
into their
Christ.
Nintendo versions, and giving them memes makes them stupid again. But eventually, Mario and Luigi get captured at the jail.
Someone said the Mushroom Kingdom is separate from Inkopolis. No, the firewall encapsulated the Mushroom Kingdom. I guess that when they said that, that includes like the entirety of Nintendo properties.
Everything
so-
except for the desert, basically, right?
So literally the entire so literally any Nintendo place was inside that firewall. So Inkopolis was included there.
Jail
Wait,
cell
isn't it Inkopolis?
I don't know.
Inkopolis. Wait, that does sound better though, cause it sounds like I'm saying police.
Also, something wrong with the
Inkopolis.
Breaking Luigi episode is that like obviously the outside of the firewall is depicted as like a barren wasteland, but then they go in this episode, Breaking Luigi, they go to a desert area that isn't there, you know, outside the firewall. It's inside the firewall,
yeah.
so it's just a bit confusing because you think, oh, did they leave? But they didn't. And also, they like won over like a Fall Guys guy for some reason. Like there's a Fall Guys guy inside the Nintendo firewall. That's a bit odd because obviously Fall Guys has nothing to do with Nintendo.
memes and give them to the people of the Mushroom Kingdom who were turned back into their Nintendo versions, and giving them memes makes them stupid again. But eventually, Mario and Luigi get captured. At the jail cell, Miyamoto gets pissed, but Larry Kong quickly shows what a dumbass Mario is because of the memes, which makes him sad. So Larry Kong tries to convince Miyamoto to sign the DMCA, but Mario and Luigi manage to distract him for a little bit. Meanwhile, back to Maggie and SMG4. They went into the Wikipedia castle. They look for the law section, and when they find it, they look for the parody law book. I haven't mentioned this yet, but apparently Maggie went to law school.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but in
I talk about this, in this
in-
video,
in 2017 or 2016, there's like a university video where she goes, gets a lawyer.
That actually happens.
Yeah, that happens, right? Someone else must remember.
Yeah.
Oh
There's,
shit, I fucked
Yeah,
up.
like in Mario University, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That happened. Yeah, there was
yeah.
like a law.
I don't know if she
moment.
gets a degree, but she definitely goes to a lawyer class. She goes to a
Yeah.
lawyer class, I think.
I guess I didn't remember that
Yeah,
because
this
I kind
is-
of complain about this
Yeah,
here.
no, this is a reference to that, which I actually like. That's referencing this really old piece of character backstory.
Partially, which like totally out of nowhere.
And, yeah, I mean, I guess they bring it back out of nowhere,
Kinda.
but it's definitely rooted in something.
Since when do they have a law school in Inkopolis? And doesn't she want to be a sports
Yeah, I
coach?
just completely forgot about that.
Yeah, this is the first mistake of the video. There is a
I guess.
reason this happens.
It doesn't matter. Maggie reads the parody law book and writes something on a paper, which should save SMG4 and all his friends from the DMCA. So they're on their way to the Mushroom Kingdom. Miyamoto brought a judge and is about to sign the DMCA because Larry Kong convinced him so. Maggie and SMG4 show up and almost show the parody.
I was actually quite surprised they made Miyamoto somewhat antagonistic. I was not expecting
know,
that from
yeah.
from a representation of a real person.
Well, technically, Lawyer Kong is the one who made him semi-antagonistic.
No,
because
I
you know
know.
Lawyer Kong is
No, it
Yeah.
Also,
it sort of shocked me a little because I didn't think they would present a real person, Miyamoto, as antagonistic. So I was like, oh, I wasn't expect. I mean, sure, he's not really antagonist. He's not doing it for villainous reasons. He signs it.
Yeah.
He doesn't really sign it for a villainous reason. I didn't expect this to happen at the time.
Judge, but Larry
That's
Kong
fair.
stopped them, and Miyamoto signed the DMCA. So all the SMG4 characters except Mario and Luigi literally die, just like that one.
Did any of you think of this, by the way?
Think of what?
Like when you saw it happen in the lawsuit arc, I just immediately thought of this scene right here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I actually made a video.
Yeah.
I made a
It's
video
very similar.
that compared this moment to this moment.
Oh, cool.
This time,
They all
SMG4
died and came back the next episode.
Yeah, that's so
Wonderful.
weird. Why they do the YouTube arc thing was already underwhelming. Why did they do it again? But also for some reason the lawsuit arc had a meta element to it when the Puzzle Vision stuff didn't. That's so weird. Why? Why did this do it?
I know, right?
completely deleted.
Oh yeah, true.
Also, this seemingly introduces new lore because SMG4 isn't killed by the signing of the DMCA. It's when the channel is deleted he gets killed. So it's like, is he a representation in universe of the channel itself?
Wait, he shouldn't die if the channel gets deleted because he's an SMG.
Yeah,
He should still be alive
but this
in
is
the
what
universe.
happens. But this is what happens.
Oh wait, he does make videos, so the DMCA kills him,
No,
right?
the DMCA doesn't kill him because he's still alive at the beginning of. He dies when Luke presses delete channel.
Oh wait, yeah. Like he shouldn't die. He should just not be in the channel anymore.
Yeah, but
Like-
SMG4 is the only one who
So,
didn't die
that's
because
why-
of the DMCA. Maybe it was just delayed for him.
So that's why I think they expanded slightly on the cosmology lore by accident here, because it kind of suggests that he's linked to the channel itself in some way.
Channel, who is forced to work with Nintendo. After some time of working at Nintendo, Mario takes a piss.
Also, I really like something the lawsuit arc did here. So when you think of an arc where, back then, before this, when you thought of an arc where Nintendo was the villain, you'd think, oh, it would be like the Mario characters get taken away. But they sort of twist it and they have the SMG4 characters get taken away instead. I kind of like that. It's subverting what you'd expect to happen.
Break.
I
Then
guess.
a little piece of paper falls out of his hat, and the lawyer guy from before notices it. He explains to Mario it's a
I still don't like how Mario is the only character in this episode. Where's Luigi, Bob, Boopkins? Where
where
are
are
they?
they?
It's
Oh
disappeared.
yeah.
parody contract, and if he brings it in front of a judge, he can.
Also, this is a very convenient Wait, like this room.
Yeah,
By the
It
way,
really is.
I know what map they're using because I've used it before. It's literally the back rooms, but for like a toilets. It's the toilet version of the back rooms. So there's like tons
You're
of
kidding me.
cubicles. So the fact that he's just happens to get into the same cubicle that's next to Phoenix Wright is kind of cool.
And at the same time as well.
Yeah, by 26.
Also, yeah, 26. is
Yeah,
good.
there
Oh, he
goes
left?
22.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's probably heading off to school now.
L.
Undo the DMCA and bring his friends back. Right before Maggie was deleted,
Oh yeah, and also Phoenix Wright does nothing when the DMCA is signed. He could have stopped it, but he just
Yeah.
stands there and does nothing.
she sneakily put a parody contract in Mario's hat, so Mario escapes Nintendo, gets to the judge, and shows him the parody contract. So all of Mario's friends are back, but the trial isn't over yet. SMG4 doesn't
Yippee.
have a lawyer, so Maggie will represent him, and Larry Kong will represent Nintendo. The judge has a hard time deciding if the defendants are guilty or not, so it's time for WotFi 2022. Larry Kong forces the Nintendo SMG4 characters to battle against the non-Nintendo
I called this, by the way. I called what the teams would be in this WotFi. I'm still happy about that.
SMG4 characters.
Good job.
After a bunch of challenges, the rap battle begins. After that, the judge decides that SMG4 is innocent. But wait,
Yep.
it was Miyamoto in disguise.
I got you
Wait,
guys. Don't worry.
Literally. Yeah,
Oh.
literally nothing in WotV 2022 was useful.
No, didn't you
No.
guys catch that? The text?
Sorry,
Or
wait.
the...
Yeah, I
actually
know,
missed
I saw it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
The
it's
wait.
judge decides that
I
SMG4
saw
is
it.
innocent. But wait, it was Miyamoto in disguise.
Oh, wait, wait, wait,
I got it. Oh.
See, because I added a square because it went
So,
white.
The funny
Because it's annoying when that happens. It flashes my eyes.
something I never see people point out is that they actually foreshadow Kirby as Miyamoto before the reveal. So basically,
Really? How?
after Lawyer Kong is defeated, he says,
Yeah.
why should I be a Nintendo lawyer if Nintendo doesn't believe in me? And so at first you might think that line is weird, but if you know, but maybe he knew that Kirby was Miyamoto, then that line makes sense, and I think that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
intention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine. He's chill. But he has one condition. SMG4 and SMG3 can't look like Mario. And Bob and Buchan's
I mean, this obviously is like confusing. It doesn't make any sense. It's
He,
just
he
a
has a
reason.
weird reason for this
It-
when he says it.
They give a better
Very
reason.
confusing reason.
They give a better reason for why Bob and Boopkins get redesigned. This is just
What is it?
Well, where he shows the comments. Like that's actually a better reason. Because
I guess.
he doesn't give a reason.
But it still kind of confused me.
No, like the Bob and Boopkins one is obviously a joke. Like, oh, people keep saying Spikes or Boopkins and stuff. Like, but at least that's a reason. They don't really give a reason for why 4 and 3 have to get redesigned.
Yeah, I
it's
find
just
that really weird.
it's just an excuse to redesign them, basically.
also
Yeah.
have to get
Yeah.
a change.
Yeah.
So they get new models. Lawyer Kong decides to change his profession to selling weapons and funky dancing. And that's the lawsuit arc. I kind of want to talk about some stuff now. First off, Larry Kong has got to be the goofiest SMG4 villain by far. He was really cruel to SMG4 and his friends for very dull reasons. I think he just
The thing is, though, they weren't trying to make a convincing, compelling character with him. He's meant to be a representation of Nintendo, like the worst aspects of the
Yeah.
company. So I give them
Wait,
a
really?
pass. Well, I feel like there's no way they were trying to make a compelling character here. So it's more so what he represents that counts.
just didn't like them. He didn't really have a real motivation.
Yeah, okay, that
And
makes sense.
Not every villain needs to be deep and complex.
Okay, but
Yeah.
this part makes sense though. He didn't get he didn't get no punishment though. That was really weird.
He was doing his job, wasn't he? Really?
Yeah, I've got to argue. He's just doing his job. I don't.
He got away
Yeah,
with
but he
it.
didn't have to slap Maggie. That was a bit mean.
He didn't even slap her. He slapped.
Me-
No, he slapped the paper out of her hand. Yeah,
The
yeah.
contract thing.
Everything, and no one was even mad at him. And that's kinda just okay. I mean, every villain so
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
he
that's
did,
weird that they weren't angry.
I mean, I guess he arguably killed them. I guess, but I don't know, man. He's just the funny, Funky Kong character. I can't
That-
really
Yeah.
Kong
get
again.
mad at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
far has some
also, he
kind of
wasn't-
punishment, some kind.
He wasn't sadistic like Francis, for example. He was more
Definitely
literally
not
just
that,
doing his
yeah.
job. He's
Yeah.
just doing his job.
Well, I'm not saying he should get punished like as Francis did or as SMG3. I'm just saying just something, you know.
You see, the thing is, they can't
Something
really.
small could work for. you know?
Maybe, but the thing is, he's ultimately Funky Kong, so you can't get rid of him.
But whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, after the lawsuit arc is when SMG4 lost his title of being my favorite YouTuber.
Oh,
What?
Really?
He still in my favorites for sure.
Now that's a sin.
I don't know who's my favorite right now, to be honest.
Plot hole. The lawsuit arc
Sin.
creates plenty of
lawsuit
plot
arc-
holes, just like this one. Oh, you're talking about how it conflicts with cosmology.
No, look at the.
Cosmology,
I
also
argue
image.
I argue this conflicts. I mean, I guess you could hand wave it if you just look at it at a vacuum. It's talking in a more meta sense, because they are
Well-
sort of making an argument for the channel, like for why it shouldn't get DMCA'd, where they're trying to make somewhat of an actual argument, even though they admit it wouldn't. Well, I know it's kind of weird because obviously they
What?
admit
Wait,
in
what?
WotFi 2022 that none of the arguments they make in the rap would actually hold up in court, but they are trying to make a moral case as to why they should be allowed to do what they do. So
Oh, but you can see how him saying
You know, I
that in that
understand,
picture is a
no,
plot hole, right?
I
Yeah.
agree it's a plot hole, but I would say I can understand how it came about. I don't think it came about from lazy writing necessarily. They were trying to make a point here.
You seem to be really fond of the lawsuit arc, man.
Listen, if you look at what comes after it, right, I'm not gonna lie, it holds up quite a bit better now. It's not perfect,
Alright.
obviously, but also I know I come across sometimes as the lawsuit arc defender, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
think people give it too. I feel like sometimes people give it shit for stuff that doesn't really make sense to give it shit for. But yeah, I understand this is a plot
Well, they
hole.
probably don't
I
like it.
agreed with you. I wouldn't have written this, but I can just understand where it came from. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
don't like the lawsuit arc. It's
Yeah,
not
and also
bad,
about
it's
that
just
image
I-
before, like if we just go back to that image,
What tell me when
the
to pause.
plot hole
It's
image,
some
that's
kind
the
of
plot
punishment.
hole.
But whatever, I guess. If I'm being honest, after the lawsuit arc is when SMG4 lost his title of being my favorite YouTuber. He's still in my favorites.
Oh
for
my
sure,
God.
But
Yes.
Yeah, that,
Still
that.
hurts.
So my interpretation on the law is that like SMG4 like in the game is basically like a what do I call it, like a game file which simultaneously runs the channel, kind of like
Yes.
SMG4.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess it would make sense. I guess this would actually make sense because like SMG4 holds the channel while also being an SMG.
He's
so-
still ultimately meant to be a self-insert. Like that is, I agree it's a plot hole because he's not meant to literally be Luke. So I agree.
Yeah.
It's a plot hole. It's just I understand the reason they put this in here is because they're trying to make a moral argument in the rap battle as to why the channel is okay to exist. Right. So I understand why this was put in here. It's meant to reference the channel in real life.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have been. But
Yes,
it's
I
okay.
agree. But I'm just saying, it's not like out of laziness or maliciousness.
It's not that big of a deal, I guess.
I kind of really don't like the lawsuit arc. It's not bad. It's just
Yeah, but again, I don't think it's only one small thing that they do that contradicts cosmology. I think that's it. That's all they contradict.
Well, I
I
feel
personally
like
don't
I feel like Miyamoto existing in the universe in the universe is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me that he can control Mario like that, especially since he's like the avatar of the universe.
I guess I don't know if I
It feels weird that
agree.
Miyamoto just straight up exists in the same universe as Mario. That's what I mean. In the same universe as cosmology lore, you know?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I think I can hand wave that away because I don't see how it directly contradicts cosmology. Because it's I don't know.
Well, you see, the thing
it's
Nintendo.
meant to be more of a micro. Maybe it's more like a micro. What's the word? Micro. Microism. I can't say the word micro. Why can't I say that word? Someone else say that. 'cause I can't s-
Microtransaction?
No. Micro. This word. No. Yes, that. How do I say that? I'm struggling to say that.
Microsm?
No. Micro.
Microsm?
Wait. So
Okay, let
basically,
me
it's a
see.
word that means
Microsm.
it's like it's a representation of Nintendo on a small scale. Like it's not literally meant to exactly be Nintendo. Maybe I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but there's no Mario games, especially not in Super Mario 60. In Super Mario 64, Nintendo doesn't exist.
Guys, Mark Reed is back. Hey, Mark
Mark
Reed.
Reed.
My God!
What did you
Mark
think?
Reed, we
Back.
kind of missed you.
Mark Reed, what did you think of the video about you? I have made a whole video about you, Mark. What did you think? I want to know your thoughts. You need to comment on it. Please.
Gotta give him some
Imagine
time.
he says it's sloppy, and that he's disappointed.
That would be funny.
we just instantly.
You just
we
dropped a really harsh critique of the video. That would be
Yeah,
very funny.
we were just like instantly just yank No out of this call and group chat instantly because of that. It's just like, how dare you disprove our god? Over the side you go. Or something like
Yeah,
that.
and TNC becomes the new leader.
Anyway, I'm not.
Like,
I'm not sure how to articulate it, but I have to disagree that Nintendo existing in the universe like contradicts something. But also, I would happily hand wave that away if it meant, you know, like Lawsuit Arc wasn't perfect, but I still like the idea they were going for. So I would just hand wave that issue away. Like it's like good stories come first, I guess.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Mark Reed likes the video.
Yes, let's go, Mark. Please comment on it though, so I can pin your comment.
Like the new models, mainly because I think it's pointless. Luke said it's to avoid being actually sued by Nintendo,
Okay, so this is an argument I keep seeing people. Actually, I'll let you finish your argument.
but like Nintendo can still sue them just as much as long as they have Mario, and they can't remove or change Mario's design or personality in any way because that's the literal core of SMG4. So the redesigns are ultimately pointless, especially since the old videos with the OG Nintendo 3D models still exist. They can get sued for those, and to be honest, the new designs look really bad.
Okay, so this is I keep having to reiterating this point all the time because people constantly. I'm not getting like angry at you or anything, but people constantly miss the point of what the redesigns were for. The redesigns were made, not to prevent them getting sued. It was.
But that's what Luke
Yeah.
said, though.
No.
Well, then why
No,
did
that
Luke
was-
say that?
No.
That was like
it-
that
The
was like more of a
redesigns
show.
were made so that people would be familiar with the redesigns, so that if they did get sued, if they made a new channel that was wholly original, people would recognize the designs and would be more likely to jump over to the new channel and watch new videos that had like the new character models in the thumbnails. That's why it was done. It was
Well, I
done
heard
to
Luke say that once, that to avoid getting sued, and I just thought that was it. Alright
Yeah.
then.
I mean, that might also play a part, like having original characters more often might, you know, put them less in Nintendo's radar, but like I feel like if you look at it from a business standpoint, I mean that's the obvious reason they would do redesigns, so that if they ever did get DMCA, that it would be easier to transition to a new channel, because obviously they'd have models already and people will already be familiar with them. I feel like Luke probably said that just to simplify, you know, the reason, because I feel like that is the reason I've just given is, you know, more complex to explain than just, oh yeah, we did it to not be sued. Like that's just easier to say.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's obvious. I mean, there's also, I guess, the merch argument is also like if the characters look like the merch, which they would never do Nintendo assets in merch. So if the characters in the show looked more like the merch, people might be more likely to buy it. So I think that's a secondary argument, though.
It feels like Mario is listening to us right now and is just like really confused.
But yeah, that
Because of the way you paused it.
like I'm willing to bet that like this, the reason I just gave is the reason the redesigns were made, because I think that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense.
All right, let's bet, and I'll ask Luke when I meet him in real life.
Yes.
I'm betting
And I will be
44
right.
cents.
That is the reason they did it. It's so that they could move to a new channel easier, and like, you know, the drop off in views wouldn't be as harsh.
Okay.
About these, the new ones, they look fine.
Did you see the
at best.
chicken?
Chicken.
Boopkins looks the new Boopkins model looks like a green Japanese fishy chicken.
I like his new design. His
He
redesign.
looks like a chicken.
Second redesign.
Does he not look like a chicken?
He looks exactly
does
like
not.
his old. Like, he looks like
No.
a Spike still. Like he still looks like a Spike. I don't see what the problem is.
Okay.
He just looks more like a fish now, which is actually better than the original.
And I've got.
I don't know. Looks like a chicken to me. I guess that's just me. Yeah.
I really miss the old versions. Now let me tell you what really ticked me off. This dug deep into my soul. The recasting of Tari and Maggie. Now
Oh,
I
boy.
want you to
Oh, one's controversial. One's just. One's
Here we
controversial because it led to a personality shift to fit the new voice. Like I feel like they definitely shifted her personality a bit to fit her new voice. Of Tari, obviously, that's controversial for like real life reasons.
Wait, they shouldn't make the character fit the new voice, right? They should find
Yeah.
a character that fits a voice that fits
Yeah,
the character.
but I feel like if you watch Do Not Enter, which is the first episode where Elsie voices Maggie, you can
Yes.
there's a personality shift in that episode that sticks.
Definitely.
only my opinion.
Oh
and
yeah,
what
definitely.
I think. Maggie and Tari are one of, if not my favorite SMG4 characters. I've really gotten attached to them over the years, especially their voices. I don't know why, but I really liked their voice actors. They were just so good.
You know
Yeah.
what the problem with changes sometimes? Sometimes the change isn't bad. Like, let's say there's a new voice, and maybe it's not bad, and maybe it's actually good, but maybe it might still be bad because you're just used to the first voice so much, and you never get used to the new one because you got used so much to the first one and you liked it so much.
That's fine as a subjective opinion, but that should never be
Yeah.
used as a reason for why you're arguing something is objectively bad. That should
Well,
never
I'm
be
not
used
saying
as an
it's
argument.
objectively bad. I say multiple times that it's just my opinion to make sure people don't get
Yeah,
pissed.
but there are people who would use it as an objective argument.
Yeah.
Also, I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Oh, so your philosophy sort of changed because in the first video it was just this is what happens in the story, but now you remember that critique I gave? I was like, I think you should talk about some more meta stuff. Like you're actually doing this here. You're talking about how the redesigns.
Yeah, I guess I am.
You're talking about
Yeah.
how this impacted the series and stuff, which I quite like.
Good,
Okay.
and the character so perfectly. I really don't know why, but I really love the OG Maggie voice actor. She was so good. You could tell she really.
Did you guys watch these streams,
I
by the
don't-
way? I really like
I
them.
think so.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you
That's
know
fun.
or if you're bringing this up, but the reason they changed voice actors is because Lizzie Freeman couldn't do it anymore. She was too busy.
Why
I think.
not?
She was too. It
What?
wasn't. So it was out of their control. They had to find a new voice actor.
If I was SMG4, I would pay her double, and if she still wouldn't, then yeah, I guess it's out of my control.
So she needed to watch
Yeah.
yeah, it's because she needed to voice act Pomni from the
Well,
Amazing Girl Circus.
this was way
Ugh.
before that. No, she was just. I think she was
Yeah.
just busy in general because I think she's.
Yeah,
sort
I
of a
know
big
Lizzie
voice actor.
Freeman does a lot of anime voices, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
I think it was literally out of their control. There was nothing they could have done. There was nothing.
Damn,
they could
that
have done.
sucks so much because I really loved her voice, man.
See,
as Maggie.
I would not use this as an argument against the show itself. That was not out of their control.
really
Yeah.
understood Maggie's
They could have handled the introduction of Elsie better though.
personality.
Yes.
She brought so much life to Maggie.
No, they should have
She
just
was
gotten a different voice actor. Elsie doesn't
Yeah,
really fit her character.
I agree. Yeah.
perfect. I always get mad in any shows when voice actors get recasted. It's just not the same. But this really bothers me. I'll never get used to the new Tari and Maggie voices. I love the previous ones too much.
The thing with the Tari voice, the new Tari voice, I didn't realize she was recasted until it was pointed out. That's
You
a very...
didn't notice the change? The voice actor sounds completely different.
The voice
What?
actor was a
Like,
bit
you-
more of an accent, I
you can
guess,
tell-
but that's
Yeah.
it.
You can tell-
It's
like,
exactly
her
as
pitch
far
is
as
also higher.
as far as I'm concerned, she's pretty much just mimicking the voice spot on. I don't have a
Well, yeah,
problem.
but she has a naturally higher pitch than the previous Tari.
I don't know, maybe some people
And
are
I really
more-
noticed that.
Maybe some people are more able to notice these things, but to me, it's just it doesn't matter. She fits the role perfectly fine.
Can you believe I actually got some comments on this video of people saying that they did not notice Maggie and Tari's voices completely?
Okay, how
Like,
would
do you
you-
think they genuinely didn't
Okay,
notice it, or
I did.
they're
no-
like kids or not
I
old
did
fans or something?
I did notice the Meggy voice actor change. How did people not notice that? That was obvious.
And
Well, they
also,
probably didn't know the
we
original
were never
voice, I
told
guess.
why they changed the voice actors. I'm pretty sure there was a big controversy about SMG4
Macroma, yo,
firing Tari's voice
That's
actor
not
for no
Macroma.
reason.
that is
Oh,
Macroma.
oh,
look.
that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, you don't look.
Wait, where?
it's Macroma.
see him.
Macroma
I was looking
cameo.
at the other image. Yeah.
If you
And
think
also
I'm
using up the just like the made
Oh,
up
that, okay.
thumbnail thing.
I've
Everyone
never
does
watched that guy's video. Shy Ricks. Is it any good?
It's decent. It's
Oh,
alright.
yeah, I watched that.
Is it good
Yeah.
or is it bad?
Oh, Jesus!
It's
Oh my
good,
God!
good.
Because
Sorry,
obviously
guys.
the
My
problem.
cat almost knocked over my microphone.
Because I'm always kind of skeptical of videos like this because obviously there was that one by that guy who had the Mega Man character avatar and his was atrocious. His
Wait, the guy who did the Tari news?
no
videos?
I'm talking about there's
Oh.
this criticism video that came out in probably 2020 or something. And the guy used a Mega Man character as his avatar and it was
Well,
awful.
keep playing because I put up another picture. Maybe that's him.
complaining too much,
No, that was just a video about the series in general. It wasn't about the
Oh, okay.
designs or the voice
Okay,
actor
okay.
drama.
I'm pretty sure there's YouTube videos talking
It's
he here?
SH and Sibbles. No way.
Yeah.
about
And
similar.
Oh, it's
and then-
me!
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I came so much later.
No reference. Oh my god.
There's also another no reference later in the video
Why I don't like modern
to keep you
SMG4
excited.
by the legendary Mario man.
We need a Mario reference.
Bigs. Once again, I still love SMG4 and his videos. I'm still a big fan. It's why I made this video. So now that I've got a bunch of things off my chest, I'll continue explaining the lore. Up next, it's Gotta Be Perfect movie. SMG3
Oh,
became
no.
really popular with his streams, and SMG4 is kinda jealous, since his view count has been a little stale for quite some time. So SMG4 starts making a
I think the new video they released was able to break 1,000,000 views. So the
Yes, it
view
did.
situation is getting better. It seems.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't. No, that was in the lore. I'm not talking like they actually
No,
lost
no,
views. Like
it's just this.
that was in the lore. He
No, no,
lost
no,
views.
no. I'm just. This reminded me of recent.
Oh, okay then. Okay then.
This of
Yeah.
like the
Alright.
recent videos and how they weren't doing too well. It's like. So that means this year out of like 7 videos, is it 7 or was it 6? It was 7, right? Only 2 have broken 1,000,000 views, which is kind of crazy.
bunch of
Like that's very bad for this channel.
Is that because they took a break? I mean, they've
No,
taken breaks before
no,
and they
that's
survived.
never. No, I have to assume it's some
YouTube
like
algorithm just
trends.
said a big- The algorithm just went fuck you to the
I
channel.
wouldn't blame the algorithm. People have tendency to blame that when I think it's probably their own fault to an I think it's just a trend. Like the views were going down in general in 2024, like late 2024.
videos to
Yeah.
get more views, but they
I think
all
everyone
prefer-
gave up after watching the Puzzle Vision arc.
Yeah,
It was just like,
I would
nah,
actually cite
I'm out.
that as a reason a lot of people unhappy with the story stuff probably stopped watching there.
perform terribly, so he makes more and more videos until he resorts to slavery, which allows him to
No, but he did though.
Slavery.
And actually,
No, but he really did.
Slave
did.
labor.
This is literally 1984.
lot of videos. So SMG3 exposes and cancels SMG4. After some time, SMG3 helps SMG4 get back on his feet. He teaches him that people care about quality more than quantity. So together they make a short, high quality video, and it does really well. SMG4 is popular again. And this gives SMG4 an idea. If people really care about quality above all else, then he
In about an hour of the stream, we only got through 10 minutes of the video.
Oh, good lord.
One
An hour.
quarter.
Wait,
Oh
it's been
my
an hour.
God.
Almost.
he's gonna make the best video ever. It's gonna be perfect. So he locks himself in his room and gets to work. Anytime someone needed him or just wanted to hang out, SMG4 would reject them to work on his video. So over time he becomes more and more obsessed with his perfect video until he
I
reaches
really like how they animated that scene. They reanimated for the movie with the new design. I like
Yeah.
that detail.
perfect video until he reaches his breaking point. Mario hosted a party, and in the chaos, the Wi-Fi router got disconnected. So SMG4 finally left his room looking all crazy and stuff. He literally starts
The voice acting was very good in this scene. It's probably the best,
Oh, it
Yes,
was.
best voice
guess,
acting
yeah.
Luke has ever done.
beating people up,
Yeah.
fixes the Wi-Fi, and locks himself in his room, where he continues to spiral into insanity.
He was probably really excited to be a villain. That's why probably.
Also,
Sometime later,
also, one thing I could just imagine what happened. What would happen if like Luke accidentally exploded the Wi-Fi router when he was using the Waluigi launcher? Imagine if that happened.
Oh no,
He
he
would
would have
be
absolutely
oh,
lost it.
no.
He probably just straight up kill people.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Also, Puzzle Vision would, also Mr. Puzzle would be like, "Oh god damn it, he's ruined it."
Yeah, Mr. Puzzle's just in the background like, some nice
Hey, can
copy.
you-
Oh wait, what the fuck is this?
Can you imagine just him showing up and being like, "Oi, oi, you're not supposed to be killing people."
I'm gonna kill you next, motherfucker.
And
on
then,
SMG4's computer.
and then everyone else just does that slow head turn towards him. It's just like, "The fuck are you?"
Spider?
A keyboard that is guaranteed to make his work perfect. So he buys it, and
Oh, that's really cool. I can't wait for them to explain where that came from.
I know,
it
right?
immediately gets
Oh, I
the-
did a theory on that. I did a theory in the
On the
video with the magic keyboard.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Now this keyboard is some kind of special magic keyboard. Try to guess what it can do. Really try to guess what this keyboard did. This totally random keyboard from a random ad completely corrupts the whole castle with Maggie and SMG3 still inside.
Whoa, that was very.
Oh, you want to
quick.
read it?
Yes. I'm
It's
very
just
thorough.
my subjective
Really
opinion on
try
the
to guess
newest
what this keyboard did.
Maggie
This
model.
totally random
'Cause,
keyboard from a random
Yeah, I
ad
really don't like it.
completely corrupts
You don't like it?
No, it's not like it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It looks good and it looks better. I just loved the first one so much. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just really liked it so much, and I was just so sad that it was gone, and that's why I don't like the new one.
Oh no, we missed it. Okay, I'll just
Well, I mean, I
try and
basically just told you exactly what it says, so you can skip it
okay,
if you
might
want.
as well skip
Yeah.
it. Well, I think it's a. Well, I mean, in many ways, it's just objectively better. Like, I mean, there are issues with the old model that's just fixed with this new one.
Yeah.
With Maggie and SMG3 still
Like, it's a higher poly, I think. Like, there's less rough edges.
inside. So
Yeah.
they walk up to SMG4, who's completely gone insane and looks like he's corrupted too. So he tries to sink SMG3 and Maggie into his eldritch goo, but they manage to escape. Outside the castle, they meet their other friends.
I wish they played with the, like, Niles comparison more. Like, I know the eyes represent the
Yeah.
viewers, like the audience, that's what they symbolize, but, you know, it's also, like, symbology of Zero. They should have leaned into, you know, the Niles thing more. Because obviously he's going on
Yeah.
about perfection, which is what Niles was obsessed with.
Who wanted to
Oh,
enter
yeah,
the
you're
castle,
right.
I didn't. I didn't notice how small Bob's head got in the previous minute.
Tentacles blocked it off, so the
Oh,
whole gang
yeah.
start fighting against them. But it's no use, and Maggie, Mario, and SMG3 were
I think I agree with Sybil's. The scene was too similar to the 10-year anniversary movie, where they
Too
fight
similar.
the corrupted memes.
yeeted back inside the castle.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they start looking for SMG4 again. After a lot of exploring and fighting, they manage to find SMG4. He tries to drown them in his eldritch goo again, but SMG3 does something he's never done before. He gives SMG4 a very emotional speech, which SMG4 really needed, and it turned him back to normal. So
I know people have it. Like, I know like people like Sybil's didn't like it's got to be perfect, but I feel like this is like the completion of SMG3's character arc. Like he fully admits that he's friends with SMG4. Like that's the like completion of
Yeah.
his arc.
they leave
So this is
Hell yeah.
important. This is important. This movie.
the castle,
Yeah.
but SMG4 physically can't leave before he finishes his perfect video, so SMG3 stays behind to help him finish it. Outside the castle, there's a lot of commotion. The gang called the military to help them take down the castle,
Actually, I'm pretty sure they showed up by themselves.
but it doesn't
That's
work.
crazy though.
Yeah.
Like SMG4 locked himself and was working on his video every single day, all day. That's just how much work he needed to do for the video. And then when they're falling in the sinkhole, they just need like 1 minute,
Well,
and
no,
they just finish it.
No, when he gets the demon keyboard, his work progress is faster, and then in one of the scenes before, he gets freed, he says the video's almost done.
Yeah, it's almost finished. So yeah, they didn't have to do much.
They didn't have much more to do. They address this in the movie.
Who says that the only way
Okay,
to save
my
the
bad.
Mushroom Kingdom is to sink the castle, which makes no sense because as long as they're not attacking the castle, it's just chilling. But they start sinking the castle with explosives.
just-
Okay, but this you gotta agree though, right?
That's
They
true.
didn't really need to sink it.
You did with the demonic keyboard. It
The
looked
problem
like
is
it
we
was-
don't know if
And
they
it
didn't.
wasn't a danger to the whole Mushroom Kingdom, you know?
Yeah, but I mean,
That's because they
surely
kept
the
it-
fact that this, even if we don't know for sure if leaving it alone would stop it from like spreading.
Well,
but
well,
even
yeah.
so,
the
it's
castle
still
only attacked
dangerous.
when they attacked.
It's still a
Yeah.
dangerous entity. I think it's still worth
Plus,
like
who would've
sinking the
thought-
castle to get rid of it. It's still like
Yeah.
a danger. Like even if
Yeah,
it's
and also,
dormant.
by the way, in terms of the character's perspective, why would anyone think, oh yeah, let's just leave the giant expanding?
Yeah, that's what I'm
red thing with
saying.
10
It's like you wouldn't
Yeah.
leave something like that alone. You would try to get rid of.
Yeah.
You would
wouldn't
try to
think-
get rid of
you
it.
wouldn't think you would do that. You'd think it'd probably start getting bigger and start fucking shit up if we don't destroy it. So yeah.
while
Alright.
SMG3 and 4 are still in there. Luckily, they managed to finish the video together and escape the castle, which is now fully sunken. SMG3 and 4 are holding on for dear life in the sinkhole. SMG4 drops the USB with the video on it in order to save SMG3. Together, they both managed to escape the sinkhole, so in the end, SMG4 lost his video, no one
I can't
died.
believe he actually considered it though. Like I know they did it for the, for the intensity, but crazy still.
Dramatic.
That is true.
The thing is, he had been obsessing with it for over a month, so I guess it makes sense. it would
But
give
still,
him
it's
a
SMG3,
pause.
bro. And right after
SMG3
SMG3,
died
The thing is, he didn't-
admitted to be friends.
He didn't. Obviously he didn't drop SMG3, so I don't think he
But
would
he
have.
considered it.
Yeah, but that's not the
Yeah.
same as actually going through with it.
Well, but there is a small difference. But you know what matters is that he didn't drop him, so it's fine.
Yeah, wait. People just in general, will have like bad thoughts. But obviously thoughts
Yeah.
don't matter compared to actions, really.
The castle is gone forever, and we still
guess.
don't know what the deal was with that random ass keyboard. But that doesn't matter right now, because the castle is gone. That was the home of the SMG4 crew for more than 10 years, and now it's gone. So to make things right, SMG4 decides that they'll make a new castle, and everybody likes that idea, so they walk off into the sunset. A few weeks pass, and the new castle is almost built. It's located here, the showgrounds, which also has a bunch of other stuff, not just the castle. The engineers told SMG4 they need a power star, which was inside the old castle. So Mario, SMG4,
Oh, we're skipping along in the castle's construction.
Yeah. Honestly, I actually quite liked how like this sort of had like how the perfection arc sort of had like a decent like an actual connectivity with it. You know.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, let me tell you guys why I did this.
It had,
Okay,
like,
you say yeah, you go first.
So it had, of course, like this was what I really liked about the Puzzle Vision Saga's very first like beginnings. It's like the story kept going even after the main arc bit was done. Like I liked how there was still that like progressive story with just the more regular episodes. I wish they kept doing that.
What do you mean with how they were, slowly finishing the new castle, like
Yeah,
bought
they
the
get that.
showgrounds and stuff like that? Yeah.
I like how most episodes made progress on that.
New Mark Reid lore. He loves the new castle. Isn't that nice?
Oh,
Real.
Alright guys,
yeah.
let me tell you why I changed the timing. So I didn't want to bring back that it's gotta be perfect after I explained the Western spaghetti movie. I felt like it would be more fitting if I did them
Yeah, I
in the
understand
same
the
section.
logic.
And it doesn't really change anything
Yeah, not
in
really.
what order I would do it after the Western spaghetti movie or
Yeah.
before. It didn't really matter, so that's why I did it.
There's like 3 different plot lines linked together in Western Spaghetti. There's Newcastle, there's Marty, and then there's obviously Western Spaghetti.
and Maggie return to the sinkhole. They jump in and look around a little bit. They go through a cave and they find the old castle. But then Peach shows up. Turns out they left her stranded here, and
Thanks for the backing track.
over time she turns into
By the
a
way, I'm eating
spaghetti.
an apple. You guys can hear that, right?
No, I cannot hear you eating
No.
an
Okay, good.
apple.
But I am hungry.
When they're done fighting Peach, they find the power star, so they leave. And a few days later,
And then we never see Peach again.
castle is finally
dun,
finished.
Yeah.
Now is it just me, or is it a lot smaller than the previous
Yes.
castle?
We don't see the second
kinda-
floor.
It looks
Did
like
you
a
use an
circus.
AI image for that?
Yeah.
Yes, it's from
Ew.
ChatGPT. Guys, it's the only AI image in the whole video.
Come on, man. You could
No,
not just
there's
Google
Guys,
no.
I tried.
No,
I
there's-
tried.
I-
It was my last resort. I just
Okay,
could
I'm
not
gonna-
find
I'm gonna
a
have
circus.
a controversial take here. Who cares if like a small content creator uses an AI image in their video? Like, who are they harming? Literally no one.
Doesn't it?
I just
Anyway.
don't like
Well,
AI.
yeah,
I'm
but
not
I don't
saying
like
I
AI
dislike
art.
it.
Yeah,
That's fine, but there's no.
like it really was
you
last
can't.
resort.
There's
I
no
couldn't find an
more.
image.
There's no argument you can use against Fox here. It's like it's just it's not a big deal, and people who would get outraged over such a small thing need to shut up, in my opinion.
I mean, it's the
Next
only
up,
image
West.
in the video.
Yeah, but it's again, you don't need. You shouldn't
That's
have to rant about. Oh, guys, I swear I didn't mean anything. Like, it's not an issue. At least I don't think it should be.
Spaghetti. The fifth
As long
SMG4
as you
movie,
don't use it too much, yeah.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the fifth one, if you don't count the Walt feast. Alright, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But you know what does matter? Tari. Finally, she matters. Western Spaghetti is Tari's first major role.
The funny thing is, because they drop her character development in this arc, you can actually skip over this. It doesn't matter to the rest of the series.
Since the
I know.
Waluigi arc. You know, the one where she was also first introduced. And did I mention she got a redesign? I prefer the original, but this one
What?
Just let me talk.
is high quality and it looks alright, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No,
See?
no, okay, I have to no. Like the redesign is significantly better.
Well, no, I don't mind it. I just prefer the original. I don't
No,
mind it though.
I
at all.
literally have Minical Neo, professional artist. His opinion is that it's significantly better, so therefore I'm right, you're wrong.
Well,
no,
guys,
One
you know,
argument.
I get attached to the original models.
Yeah,
I don't know
but-
why.
No, this is just I can't see
Yeah,
it,
no,
man.
that, when I
Well,
see the old model, I mostly think of the polygon of the visible polygons on it.
Yeah.
A lot of
Well,
the
that's
time.
that kind of
It-
adds
it
to her
works.
charm.
No,
Yeah, like
it's-
the old SMG4
You
like
could just tell-
SN64
You
design.
could
Yes,
just
Yeah.
yes,
tell
yes.
how much
yeah,
the
but
model
that's significantly like the N64 like Mario model, like that still has an aesthetic appeal. Whereas this one doesn't. Like I feel like
yeah, it
it's
showed
in the
how much-
middle. The problem with low poly still looks good. Like it's a style, essentially, that still works.
yeah.
Whereas this
This
like
one wasn't
old
really
model,
joyful,
for example, this
It wasn't-
Tari model is too high poly, but too low poly at the same time. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's like an
And
awkward
plus,
middle
I
ground.
doubt it was. Yeah. Plus, I doubt it was made with the low poly as an aesthetic in mind. That
Yeah,
was just,
like this is just a
was their modeling
limitation
skill.
that they
It
had.
just showed that. It just showed their skill at the time.
In the movie, she still has her original voice actor, so that was also nice. Okay, so Maggie lost her iconic beanie, which is a very big deal. When Maggie was a little kid, she was obsessed with One Shot Ren. He was the
I love how they brought this plot detail back and made it like
Yeah.
significant.
Splatfest champion, winning multiple Splatfests in a row. One day during a Splatfest, Maggie innocently walked up to him, so One
That's
Shot
so
Ren
cute.
gave her his beanie, said something motivational, and left. And since then, he's been Maggie's idol, and she
I mean, I guess his characterization of Mr. Spaghetti is quite drastically different from this scene, though. That's a bit odd.
Yeah.
cherishes that beanie very much. So she's freaking out now that she lost it, and starts looking for it with Tari. Tari eventually figures out where it is because she saw it on the news, so Maggie and
Very
Tari go there.
conveniently.
Yeah, but the thing is, I
Like
guess,
she did. The phone
no,
was
the-
literally launched into her
yeah,
hands.
but I guess you can't say Mr. Puzzles orchestrated it then.
Maggie gets her
I think you're right.
beanie back from some inkling brats. Then Tari and Maggie see One Shot Ren's statue being all vandalized and messed up, which really angers Maggie. You see, One Shot Ren really fell off after he started losing Splatfest, and some people didn't like that, I guess. Maggie and Tari get the idea to find One Shot Ren, you know, to check up on him. It's been ages since he fell off. Maggie takes off her beanie and reveals a little paper tag with an address. Did she really not know that was there? I mean, surely she saw it on.
I like how grounded this arc was. I mean, It's Got to Be Perfect was pretty grounded at the start too. I like how they started off really grounded.
Already. She said his
Yeah.
beanie for life. Kinda weird. Tari and
Yeah, isn't
Maggie
it
go
weird
on
she
this
never
location and
visited him? Like she was such a big fan,
I
but she never
guess so.
visited him.
find a house that's destroyed. They have a little look inside and find a static TV. All of a sudden, it starts playing some kind of commercial. Look, that's One Shot Ren. So apparently he left Inco Police after he fell off and went into the Wild West, the town of Western Spaghetti. So that's
Dudes do not age at all.
where
Yeah.
Maggie and Tari are going next. The
Yeah.
SMG4 crew and a lot of side characters are going on a short little vacation with the train, and right before they get on, Maggie and Tari show up. Maggie tells everyone they're going to the Wild West to find her idol, and so they do. Everyone. And Maggie takes over the train. And that's kinda just okay. I thought you guys wanted to go to PPI
Like, literally no one except 4 wanted to go though.
Island for
But
vacation.
still, it
They
was
were happy.
weird.
They were happy to go somewhere else.
But yeah, but it was still so weird for Maggie to just do that. Like she
Uh,
didn't even ask them if they wanted to. Like she was so bossy, you know, in that moment.
I mean,
True.
I guess, but then
Like
they
the
all-
Maggie, the Lizzie Freeman Maggie wouldn't act like that. I feel
yeah,
like.
I would agree, I guess, but I mean, they all
Yeah.
ended up agreeing. So
Ow, what? So now everyone's going to the Wild West. Let's cut to when they arrive in the Wild West. Everyone has memory loss. They're all acting like NPCs except for Tari, Maggie, and Mario, I guess. They're looking for One Shot Ren,
actually, no, I think Mario is completely an NPC.
but everyone
What?
they ask,
Well,
Wait,
he never has.
Don't they all forget?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is Mario never has a moment of like awareness in that movie. He's never aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
keeps telling them that he's got a bounty and that he's the most feared hunter in the Wild West. Eventually, the three stumble upon the town of Western Spaghetti. They save the townsfolk from some bandits, but then those bandits promise to return the next day with One Shot Ren. So Maggie tries to train up the town to get them ready. After a long day of training, everybody tries to go to sleep, but not without having some drinks, of course. Hey, is that Dusty and Axel? Man,
Nick Rick be like,
Yeah.
it's good to see
Oh
them.
my god,
But, like,
yeah.
what's
They're
going on?
looking,
Tari's
yeah, they're
still
looking really good for dead people, honestly.
freaking out, and then Maggie wakes up in some hospital room, and Mario does as well. They walk around a bit until some dancing Mario shows up on a TV, but he quickly starts moving on walls, so Mario and Maggie follow him into a room. In the room there's a PC. It was Tori who brought them
I think that model was from Meta Runner. I think
here.
Which one?
this black computer thing that she's in. I think that is from Meta Runner.
You really think so?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is a model taken from that show.
Tells
It's
them that they're in
possible.
a simulation and the Ren is the one who put them.
Either that or it's a pre-existing model that they like just ported over the Gmod.
Yeah.
Minute.
Yep.
Maggie
Oh
has
shit! I
some
just
sort of
realized.
panic attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast. I'll see you
Okay,
guys.
see ya.
Alright, see
Yeah.
ya.
Thanks for joining.
Wait,
Yeah.
breakfast?
Yeah, it's like he's in
Yeah,
Australia.
Dude, I'm looking at the moon right now.
For
Like, as I
me,
speak,
it's
I'm
like
looking at the moon through my
4:40.
window.
It's what happens when you're talking to people on the other side of the world, mate.
Am I the
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
person who lives in America?
No, I'm American as well.
Cool.
Oh yay!
You
Ren
guys eat
is
lots of burgers and fries?
No,
Bruh.
Sorry.
I'm hungry. Stop
only
it.
to get shot herself. Turns out she never left the simulation.
You should get some bread from McDonald's.
So
I mean, you probably do, don't you? Because you probably do. Just like.
Doesn't matter what she orders, she's gonna get bread.
I just ate it anyway because I was just so hungry.
Your McDonald's discriminates against women.
anyway, so
Yeah, sorry about that.
I
Sorry.
kind of wish One Shot Ren appeared before the reveal because he
Yeah.
hasn't actually appeared ever in the series like in the present until he's revealed to be a villain. I was like, couldn't he have appeared before?
Well,
I mean, it still works. It's just I don't know. I kind of wish he appeared before this.
Right, let me explain. Back when everyone was on the train, someone threw some kind of toxic flashbangs that knocked everyone out. They were then all kidnapped and put in the main.
Also, all this in hindsight makes you wonder how involved Mr. Puzzles is in this. Because
Oh,
he must
yeah.
be quite involved with Ren specifically. They must be working together.
Matrix, and it's all one shot.
Yeah.
You see, after he started losing Splatfest, Ren slowly lost everything. His friends,
Because obviously the TV in like that house must have been Puzzles. So he must have been
Yeah.
working with Ren.
Yeah.
fame, his house, and all that.
Like it wasn't just he gave the simulation to him.
Until one day, he happened to stumble upon this lab. He entered the simulation and has never left. He's in this big tank, so he's in charge of the simulation. He gets to live
And
in a
somehow
world where
never
he's always
drowned
on.
in that tank. He
Well, I
never
mean-
drowned in that tank.
By the way, guys, I have a really funny theory about Ren at the end of Western Spaghetti.
Hmm.
You'll see.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like they I'm not sure what it is, but I know like in the movie, I think it's Abyss. Like there's like some sort of liquid like that you can breathe in that they use to breathe like underwater. So there's definitely I don't think that's literally water. Which would make sense because he should be like literally.
Wait, Inklings
he
can
should-
swim?
Yeah,
or-
Inklings
he
can't
should be.
go in water.
So that can't be water, which I think because obviously he's breathing, but also he's not dying. So
On top.
Yeah.
One thing that's missing though, he wants a rival, and it's going to be Maggie, the last Splatfest champion. So he put her and all her friends in his simulation. Maggie obviously refuses, so what is Ren gonna do now? Bully her into submission. Or should I say torture? When Maggie wakes up at a random time from a random spot, Ren shoots Maggie. When she respawns, he does the same thing, and Maggie never catches him. A month of this passes. And
I
she's
feel
going
like
insane.
if
Atari
a
manages-
real person would go through this, they would go so crazy that they just couldn't come back to the same sanity.
this
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
So
That
this
just-
is a,
But
this
it's
is a
not real life,
fictional
so it's
world.
fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just saying.
Convince her
Yeah.
to follow her to some lake. Maggie gets her sanity back somehow, and Tari shows her her secret portal. They enter it and end up in the digital ether. If you don't
Nice Meta Runner reference.
know, Tari is a
Yeah.
Meta Runner. Meta Runners have Meta Runner arms, which makes them better at games. But Tari's Meta Runner arm is special. It allows her to go inside games. So she's obviously an expert in this simulation, virtual reality game stuff. And so she saw through the simulation, but she acted dumb.
Makes you wonder why Maggie was somewhat aware as well.
So Ren would notice. But secretly she's
Unless Ren intentionally made her aware.
been working on this digital ether hideout that Ren wouldn't be able to enter or know about. When she finally
Probably
finished it, she
intentionally.
took Maggie into it. They have a quick moment together, and then they devise a plan. They leave the digital ether and return to Western Spaghetti. The SMG4 crew is about to be hung by Chris and Swag and Ren, but Maggie shows up and duels Ren. Maggie lets the townsfolk free, Ren summons some minions, and it's a battle. but Ren is in control of the simulation, so he starts cheating, and so does Tari. She brings back and powers up the SMG4 crew. Ren gets distracted by Swag, so Maggie uses this opportunity to catch him at gunpoint. But it does.
Swag literally wins the day in that
It was
movie.
it was so funny how
Yeah.
how
It's
pissed
amazing.
Ren was and how Swag distracted him. That was so funny.
Doesn't matter because he can't really
Yeah.
die, unless, you know, Tari did something, I guess. Tari does a thing and boom, the Matrix.
They don't explain what happened there. it's just
Yeah, they didn't.
Tari just did it, just
did a
clenched
thing
her
for.
fist
Wait.
and then just
He did.
What
She
if
did
it's-
something for story significance. I
Says
mean,
no.
story
Yeah.
purposes, and that's it.
Yeah.
More. Maggie and Tari wake up for real this time and see Ren in his tank. He starts freaking out. He wants to bring the simulation to the real world, but the machines can't handle it and the place starts collapsing. So Maggie frees everyone and they all dip out of there, except for Ren. He's gonna die. But doesn't this seem kinda familiar? Yeah, if my calculations are correct, Ren will return one day.
No. What?
No, just hear me out. Just hear
as
me
a
out.
human,
Keep playing.
Just like how
What?
Maggie.
What? No.
Just hear me out.
That's my
We'll
point.
see what I mean.
It makes perfect sense. Just take a look.
See,
That's
Anyway,
true.
it looks the
No,
same.
They just use the same model because.
I mean,
it's
no.
like-
This theory is kind of a joke. I don't actually think he's
Okay.
gonna come back. It's more of a joke.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the end, everyone is alright, and Maggie and Tari have a stronger bond now.
I mean, you say it's a joke, but that wasn't really presented as a joke, though. I mean,
Yeah, that sort of that makes you.
that sounded like a serious argument.
There's one
It really
thing about
did.
Tari
What?
I forgot to talk
Okay.
about in this
Oh,
video.
hey, another reference to me. Let's go.
One day her arm suddenly
No.
gained
Silly boy.
Where did
Just,
like
uh,
Clench was
its name
talking in
is
that
Clench.
moment?
It doesn't do anything, it's just alive now.
Yeah.
You know what? Treated with the respect that character
Yeah.
deserves.
Hey, and would you look at that? It's that time of year again. Or was that time of year? Because this is Wolfie 2023. War of the Fat Italians 2023, baby! So what's this one about? First, let me introduce you to Marty, a piece of cardboard. I think sometimes, very rarely, Mario would tag him along in one of his solo adventures. In the showgrounds, Mario got him
That was
something-
wrong, but you know,
Yeah.
luckily I showed on screen
Did
how
you not
he actually
watch?
showed up.
Did you not watch every 2023 episode?
No, I did. I just kind of forgot.
Okay.
a shop to make some money, but turns out he doesn't like working or giving away his food, so he made Marty do it, and takes all the money he earned.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to explain it because obviously this stuff is parallel to Western Spaghetti, so it makes sense to do it when you get to Watfy to explain it here.
But after some time, Mario apologized to Marty and gave him his money back. Let me show you something. This is SMG3's sussy notebook.
And also, Marty got co-ownership of the castle.
You know I own
Never
that
bring it up.
notebook.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mention that because you know they also don't mention it
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
no,
show
I
ever.
No, I understand why you didn't bring it up. It's just I just mentioned that as like a piece of trivia, I guess.
Yeah,
He's been writing a lot in it lately. It
Yeah.
has all his secrets inside, including certain events that happened in an igloo. One day, SMG3 can't find his notebook. It's missing. Someone stole it. So SMG4, SMG3, and Mario try to figure out who stole it, but they end up accusing each other. SMG3 remembers that he was
That was a
streaming
cool
last night,
episode,
so
wasn't
he
it?
goes to his
Yes, I like this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
PC to look at the footage.
Yeah.
Turns out, Mario stole it. He runs away from SMG3 and SMG4 and gives the notebook to Marty. Both Mario and Marty want the notebook for their own reasons, but they're unknown. Luckily, SMG3 put a lock on his notebook, and only he knows where the key is. So
Yeah.
Marty takes
Love
the
how it was a
notebook to the
child
top of his
lock.
casino, where his
Yeah.
office is, and tries to break the lock. Yeah, apparently Marty has a casino. Pretty freaking big one too. I have no
He just got rich out of nowhere.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know,
idea
right?
when
Did.
he got it.
So honestly, I talk
Like,
about
just
it. I talk about
Oh,
it.
maybe Mr. Puzzles.
I talk about it in one of my videos, but the story direction they take for Marty is so bizarre.
So SMG4 and 3 decide that for Watfy 2023, they're gonna get SMG3's notebook back. So they get a bunch of gadgets and some cool clothes. As for the plan, well, the audience got to make a bunch of choices of how they'll infiltrate the casino.
Fell asleep during that.
They should just do this again, like they let them
Yes,
actually make
yes.
a narrative.
Really cool.
Like no,
Well-
it's just that they get to actually make a narrative. Like I would take a good story over breaking. Like I would happily break tradition of not doing challenges again if we get good stories. Like yeah, story every time. Like
True.
And that's how SMG4 and 3 got their plan. So after a few weeks, they enter the casino. Now, I have something very interesting to tell you. I didn't watch WotFi 2023 when it came out, so I didn't know or help make any of the choices. But when I was watching the WotFi, when the two options were
I watched it
revealed,
a few weeks after. I watched it like a little bit later. Yeah.
Bro, you're not a true fan unless you got the Marty keychain.
Yeah, unless you watch it on the very
No,
second
no,
it comes.
no. You're not a true fan if you don't get the Marty keychain,
always picked which one I would pick.
Oh my
and
god.
forgot to
which I did get, by the way.
pick.
I have all the other keychains of the WotFis. You know, the golden
Oh, you
ones.
didn't get the
I have
Marty.
those.
You should have gotten the Marty keychain. It's the best
No
merch.
No, I like
best
the
merch
WotFi
they ever
keychains.
released.
And every
Okay.
single time, I never picked the one that was actually picked, except for the very last and first one. Mission
That's
15
actually
and
true
1.
though. I'm not lying about that.
But I still got 13 wrong in a row. That's pretty crazy.
Damn, bro, you literally, like, this is literally the dream speedrunning allegations. The low percentage.
And I don't think I'm in the wrong because you guys chose some pretty stupid decisions. I mean, the Spy Watch literally went to the lowest rating. and
Twice,
SMG3
my choices
almost
would
got
have
his
saved them.
Wait,
Literally.
what are you arguing here?
My choices would have saved them because
pretty
you know
crazy. And I don't think I'm in the wrong.
the Spy
Yes.
Watch went to the lowest rating twice because of the bad choices, and I made the opposite choices. So my choices would have saved them.
Oh,
Some pretty stupid decisions. I mean, the Spy Watch literally went to the lowest rating, and SMG3 almost got his notebook leaked. Like, why would you go fishing over murder? Sometimes you just gotta be smart and choose what
I
you
know.
think.
I probably know why people picked fishing
because
instead
it's
of
funny.
murder. Because
Funny thing.
But
I chose murder.
also
Murder
because
is funnier to me.
No, I feel like
Murder.
some people would. I feel like some people would just be like too scared that oh no, don't permanently kill Swag and Chris. I felt like some people.
Well, we didn't
were gonna-
know.
Nah, they wouldn't do that.
Did we
No.
know they
Yeah,
were
they
going to be
wouldn't-
against
I knew
them?
they wouldn't do that, but I felt like some people would thought that they were gonna permanently kill Swag and Chris because of that.
Well, those people are dumb then.
Yeah, that's exactly.
What you want. SMG3's Sussy notebook was on the line. Anyway, let's just skip to the end of the WotFi now. It's boss time, and during the fight, Mario reveals why he wanted the notebook.
I believe that scene where they summon that penguin is the last time they reference the meme transmutation, I think.
See, back in the day when Mario.
Oh, that's
played
what that
Club
was? Oh, okay.
I think it was. It might have been.
Yeah,
not.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Penguin,
What
he
Have-
was so
yeah.
happy. He loved playing with his online friends, but they all left him for a penguin with cooler clothes.
I don't think you had to explain this. It's just for the gang.
That made Mario
I mean,
very sad.
yeah,
So
okay.
He needs SMG3's notebook to get his Club Penguin clothes. So SMG3 and 4 beat the boss and get the notebook back. So now all they have to do is leave. And while they do, the rap battle starts. Well, I guess they're not really raps anymore. Now it's just
Yeah.
songs. They're not bad though. But like, why would
No, I prefer them. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess they could use some more
I
like
feel like for the context of the
lyrics
WotC
that are like
I feel like-
arguing with each other and like you know
Yeah, I feel like the
roasting.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like doing like an actual like rap battle. I feel like it would only make sense for like if the WotFi was about like, you know, just a general WotFi, not arc related. But
Well,
for WotFi's like 2023 and that, it makes sense that they're more or less just.
No.
I think they
it
could
doesn't really. It
still-
doesn't bother me that it's not raps. I'm just saying, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
the songs aren't bad. It doesn't bother me. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
Yeah, it doesn't
remind everyone.
doesn't bother me. It's just I think they probably could do a song that is like where they're more like arguing against each other. Like
Yeah, that
what
that could work.
the-
Yeah,
they don't usually
because that's what they were
It's
all
it's
about.
usually
The rap.
just singing. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily them like talking to or you know rapping against each other. Like they could still do that, have
Yeah.
it be a song and have them like
Yeah.
arguing
Yeah.
more.
was Maggie singing half of the song in WotFi 2023? Not only
It wasn't Meggy. It was
That
just
was
a-
really weird though.
No,
That
that's
was-
not meant to.
that
You
was-
can tell from the font. It's not Meggy. It's just a back. It's just
Yeah.
a backup.
No,
singer.
but it's
Yeah.
Elsie's voice though.
Yeah,
I know,
well,
because
yeah,
the
because
print-
that's the person they've
Oh,
access to. Well, you can tell from the font. It's
Yeah.
just meant to be a back, like you know,
Yeah.
like a.
Alright,
Uh,
but you can't blame me for thinking that it's Maggie because it was her voice.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
fair enough.
I think the font like makes it very explicit.
Well, yeah, but they
Yeah.
were lyrics, so and Maggie wasn't even there, so maybe that's why they didn't have
that's-
her font, you know?
Did
Well,
they
no,
not- did
yeah,
they
because it's not meant to be Meggy. It's meant to be
Hold
just
up,
a
did they actually,
generic
like, credit-
singer in the
did they-
background.
Yeah, did they actually like credit Meg?
Yeah,
credit
they
her
did.
as-
They did. I
and
think.
credit
was
her,
she not a
yeah.
part of it, she wasn't even there. At all. She didn't even.
Yeah, no, I have to. It's just for the song. It's just for the song. It's just for the song.
It
Yeah.
kind of bothered me, but
all
that's
it
just me, I guess. Then
Appear. What the hell?
Like the font, it makes it clear it's just for the song.
SMG3 and
Yeah.
SMG4 managed to leave the casino with the notebook, so it's all good. But that's not all. SMG3 reveals he's opening up a cafe in the showgrounds, which is where he will
and the
also
internet
live and celebrate.
graveyard just dies.
Yes, it
Dun,
does.
dun, dun.
Never
Sadly.
reference it again.
This is where it happened.
Supposedly his responsibility
peace.
that he rules over it, and I guess he never goes there
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh yeah, they could make an
Cafe?
episode that he like
Yeah, they could
doesn't
make
do his job. You know,
They could
they
make
could
a-
really do that.
They could make a good episode where he has to learn not to neglect his responsibilities. They could
Yeah,
do
in
that.
that episode, they
That's
They
could,
won't.
like,
true.
They won't do that,
It's called Three's Coffee.
Yeah,
and
probably
Homes.
not.
In it,
but they should. But they won't.
you can get
They should,
coffee
yeah.
or buy some explosives. So, to end the Wadfi, SMG3 and 4 have a cup of coffee and watch the sunset. But then, it is revealed why Marty wanted the notebook. One day when he was working in the pizza shop, a TV started glitching, and the printer printed a paper.
That's a fax. It's not a TV.
That's a fax machine.
No, there was a TV though that was glitching.
Yeah, but that's
No,
not
that
a TV.
was a monitor.
It's a
was
monitor.
That was a
But-
monitor, you doiler.
A
No, I
TV
swear to God, there was a TV
A
and a monitor.
television-
Isn't that the monitor? No, that's the monitor from the printer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah,
not. It's a
The only
monitor.
TV
And there's
in
also
there
a
was the
TV.
icon.
What TV?
That was the that was the
Wait,
puzzle.
go
are you
back
talking
5
about
seconds.
Puzzle Vision logo?
No, yeah, the Puzzle Vision logo
You're talking about
appears, but that's
Television logo?
yeah, that's the logo. It's not a TV. I mean, it is a TV, but you know,
I'm pretty sure.
I'd
logo
refer
is
to
the
it.
logo.
I'd refer to it as a logo, not as a TV.
Yeah, that's because it is a logo.
Yeah, it's a bit of
Yeah.
an odd choice of words.
Says that there's an ultimate secret pizza sauce recipe in SMG3's notebook, so that's why Marley wanted it. Alright guys, after 3 movies, it's finally time. There's a new arc.
Wait, did you mention?
It didn't
Puzzle?
We
mention-
finally made it, Mark Reed. Puzzle Vision.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
sauce recipe in SMG3's notebook, so that's why Marley wanted it. Alright guys,
Oh, so I guess you're gonna mention puzzles later then. Okay.
after 3 movies,
I would say pretty good recap of everything so far. I think
Oh,
there's been
yeah.
a few more things I've disagreed with compared to last time, but no, I'd say.
Well, yeah,
it's-
because I share my opinion a lot
yeah,
more in
that's
this
probably
one, so
why.
yeah.
Yeah, but as a
Yeah.
recap, yeah, this is pretty good, pretty strong. It's covered all the important stuff, and it's like I like how you like when it came to Spaghetti, you did Marty and the Newcastle stuff separately. I like that. It makes it
Yeah.
more clear and easier to because obviously in that
Yeah,
arc,
and it doesn't make a difference.
there's
so-
there's 3 different plot lines at once, and so it makes sense to cover them separately. So yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good way to make it more digestible.
Yeah,
movies,
thanks, man.
it's finally time. There's a new arc, Puzzle Vision, the 8th SMG4 arc. So this one starts off with the SMG4 crew.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, I would consider what I would say. It's more like
It would
this.
be like
The saga has 4 different arcs in it. And then after
Yeah.
the saga, there's obviously the 2 puzzles
Extras.
arcs.
The way I thought it was, I thought the Puzzle Vision as an arc, I thought it was both Puzzle Vision and Meme Factor. I thought that was the Puzzle Vision arc, but I guess I was wrong about that because you
No,
did
so
tell me how it is in some other stream.
so
I
would
guess I got
say-
that wrong.
I would say. the
But you
puzzle-
can't blame me for that because they don't clarify.
Yeah, so basically, the
about
Puzzle
that.
Vision playlist is just a playlist for Puzzle Vision episodes that are like parodies of TV shows. So basically, how it works, the Puzzle Vision arc is, the 5 episodes from the start of 2024. Like
And the movie,
and
yeah.
including No TV Makes Mario No Okidoki, like those.
Yeah, that too.
The initial Puzzle Vision Mr. Puzzles arc of 2024. That's the Puzzle Vision arc. Then the Puzzle Vision saga includes that arc and the 2023 movies. Everything that's related to his initial plan, and then after that, I would consider the Puzzle Vision arc. Saga to be done, and then the Meme Factory arc and the Watfy arc are 2 separate things that are just focused on Mr. Puzzles as a character.
Well, I thought the Meme Factory and Puzzle Vision were connected because they were in the same playlist. That's why I made that
No,
connection.
Yeah, but that playlist, just to be clear, is just for
Yeah, and so
parody
it's also
episodes.
missing a lot of videos. So yeah.
No, I think it's got all the parody episodes in it.
No, it has. It's missing the SMG4 Inside Out.
Is it? I thought it had that in there.
No, it's.
thought
Oh
it-
wait. No, I know there's at least one that's missing. Surely,
Oh, I'm not sure.
because there's only 8.
let's think about this. So
Uh,
5
I think one.
in the Puzzle Vision arc, then there's Dora the Explorer one, then there's the Despicable Me one, then there's Inside Out, and then there's no other ones. So no, that's right. That's correct.
I guess they missed the Meme Hunters and
No, but the
Meme
thing is,
Factory
those
from Meme Factory.
those aren't parody episodes. So
Yeah,
they
they
shouldn't
don't
be in
take
there.
place-
Yeah, they're not parodies.
So they wouldn't be in there. So no, it's right. It's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That playlist is just for parody episodes.
For Puzzle Vision episodes, like specifically from the Puzzle Vision show, like that Mr. Puzzles had.
And then,
Yeah.
so the Meme Factory is a whole separate thing. It's not in it. The only link it has to the Puzzle Vision saga is that it has Mr. Puzzles, because this Puzzle Vision saga is his initial, like his Mr. Puzzles' first plan, and then the Watfy and Meme Factory arcs are just focused on him as a character. It's how we separate those.
Chilling in the castle, watching some TV, when suddenly the power goes out. So everyone does some random things to try and get the power back on. Except for Mario, he pretty quickly goes crazy from the lack of
I hate this scene because of what it does with Clench. It's so
Me
confusing.
too.
electricity and
No.
TV, so he chases the whole crew into the basement. They look for the power generator, but instead they find an ominous TV. They stare deeply in it until they get sucked in. So where are they now? They seem to be brainwashed and stuck in a TV show. Multiple shows actually, because this is Puzzle Vision, created by the one and only Mr. Puzzles. The
Man
yeah.
himself.
Oh,
There he
Mark
is.
Reed is pissing himself
Okay.
right now.
The big man.
Oh
himself.
yeah.
Spent multiple weeks performing in all of Mr. Puzzles' TV shows. He really wants to get a perfect 5-star rating, so he creates a game show where the brainwashed SMG4 crew are competing in all sorts of games. And Mr. Puzzles is the host, so he can get the audience to get him that perfect 5-star rating. But even though he's brainwashed, Mario still kept his chaotic nature, and he was consistently ruining Mr. Puzzles' game show to the point where his ratings dropped down to 1 star. So Mr. Puzzles got really angry. He put Mario in a cage and put him in this little area right here. Mr. Puzzles got so pissed off by Mario, he himself started destroying everything, which allowed Mario to escape. He walks into some kind of
Can I
static
point
void
something
which
out?
consumes
Sure.
I don't know if anybody did notice this. If you kind of go back to where he put Mario in the cage and put him on the sidelines, has anybody noticed Mr. Puzzles kind of has like, it's an outline?
I read.
It's
But
from the
he's
green
got, like-
screen. It's from the green
Yeah,
screen.
No, it's like red, like a red dim
Himself.
glow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
from the
because-
no. It's from a green
Doesn't
screen. It's
What
just they're
happened when
not
he gets
using.
angry?
No,
This is
no, wait. So let me explain, right? So hang on, let me get back. Where was it? Before this.
put him in this little area right here. Mr. Puzzles got
Right. So
Yeah.
right.
We all
Yeah,
So
just for a
that's
second.
it's a green screen. It's just they haven't used a green background. They've used obviously some sort of red peachish background.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
prevent like
because
his
Mr.
the color
Puzzles
streaks
has,
on
like,
his.
multiple colors on his face. and they
Yeah,
don't
one of
wanna
them is
screw it
green.
up.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
why.
true.
I'm pretty sure you still
Yeah.
call it a green screen, even if it's not green.
Red
But so
screen.
pissed at Mario, he
Yeah.
himself started destroying everything, which allowed Mario to escape. He walks into some kind of static void which consumes him, and he's out. He escaped Puzzle Vision, so he goes back to the castle to watch some TV. Mr. Puzzles needs Mario for his shows, obviously, so he puts Puzzle Vision on maintenance. The TV Mario
I like how quickly you got through the arc, because really not much of substance happens in it, which is kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
is watching
Yeah,
transforms
exactly.
into Mr. Puzzles, who is still really mad, and Mario gets mad because he was watching
The problem is, like, I mean, obviously the first 4 episodes, you know, if those were just build up to a movie which had tons of substance, that would be fine.
Yeah.
But the fact the movie
and the
has
movie
no
ruined all
substance
the build up in 8 minutes.
harms, you know, the arc, like in that way. Also, like, yeah, the fact this where the payoff is so lacking also harms the rest of the episodes.
Teletubbies. So they fight. Mario hurts Mr. Puzzles, so he runs away.
Why does he defeat him
I
in
thought
the
that was a
first
funny
encounter?
scene.
I know, right?
I agree, it's funny and enjoyable,
Not
but
really
they
annoying.
that is true,
undermine
still.
they
Yeah.
undermine the
The way I-
threat
The
immediately.
way I do it, the way I do it is that I'd probably like have it to like Mario can actually put up a good fight, but still doesn't.
No, Mr.
win.
Puzzles should have just dominated. He should have just won outright.
No, I feel like it would still be in line for like because like Mario, he's the blooming avatar, so it's like he has that high amount of power, but so does Mr. Puzzle. So obviously he puts up a bit of a fight, but obviously gets
Yeah,
his
no,
ass
he
clapped.
can put a bit of a
No,
fight, but he has to get defeated because it's the main
Yeah.
villain. You can't just
Yeah, he
win.
makes a good point, but
obviously get
Mr.
his
Puzzles is supposed to be threatening, you know?
Yeah.
especially in the beginning of the movie.
And the thing is, you
Yeah.
could
It's
you could
terrifying.
present him as like weak himself. Like that's fine. He doesn't need to be like really powerful in like real life, like really good at fighting. The problem is you can't have him literally like like the fact that he runs away pathetically, like it really harms you
Yeah.
know, like just the
His
mystique and like I don't know, it just doesn't work. You can't do that. It's just
Well, I
undermines
mean, if you lost-
everything.
And then, yeah, he
If
goes
you lost
from
all
being-
your powers, like, you'd be panicking too, because you're like, ah, damn it, I lost my
No,
only
he
weapon.
loses his powers at the end of the Puzzle Vision movie.
Yeah.
Well, he's malfunctioning.
Yeah, but the thing is, though,
Oh, yeah,
it might,
they are
it might
multifunctional,
make
yeah.
sense, but the problem is, like, narratively, it's just such a baffling decision to make.
Yeah, and also,
Ah,
the
yeah,
fact
you're right
he
about that,
absolutely-
definitely.
Another thing is that, like, literally a few minutes after this, during the creative control song, he literally just wallops everybody's asses there.
Yes,
so
that
it's
it
like-
feels like
Well,
that
that's what he
scene
said.
feels like that
Which
scene
one-
should come
what do you wanna
before
think?
that scene
Yeah.
should have came before he fights Mario. Like that
Oh,
feels like
yeah,
out of
definitely.
place.
Yeah.
Oh, but Mario is not gonna let this slide. Taking away his TV time? Nuh-uh. So he starts looking for Mr. Puzzles, who escaped to his lair. Being all pissed off and stuff, decides to
His lair is some random abandoned
just a-
studio. Like,
Yeah.
What map
Yeah.
it is.
so weird.
mess around with the
The world building in this movie sucked.
SMG4 cast a little. He unwashes their brains, or unbrainwashes them. He explains some stuff and then explains some more stuff, but
Because the thing, like cosmology, its main problem is there's a bunch of nitpicks and small, like hard to notice plot holes in the like the world building.
Yeah.
In this movie, it's very blatant.
ev-
Like every
yeah.
like there's not like everything has a problem with the world building essentially.
Yeah.
by singing,
Yeah.
which I'll do right now. Not saying, I'll just explain.
Oh,
When
can I
Mr.
tell you guys
Puzzles was a
something?
Yes.
Right here, before I start explaining Mr. Puzzles' backstory, I tried to do like a really funny bit, which I actually did, but then I decided to cut it out while I
There we
was
go,
at,
just try to actually
just in
sing it.
case it was cringe. I made a fully custom song, which I sang. The song was Mr. Puzzles' theme, and I sang it in tune, and it
Oh,
was a
cool.
song about me being gay, even though I'm not really gay. Yeah, I'm not gay. It was meant as a joke. And the
Should've
lyrics
kept
went
it.
perfectly with the
Should
tune.
have kept it.
I can send it to you guys exclusively.
Yes,
if
yes,
you
I would
want.
like that.
He never had
Okay, I
any
will
friends.
maybe do it.
Yeah.
He was very lonely. The only thing he enjoyed doing was watching TV. He was so invested that it became all he ever wanted to do, to entertain and create his own shows.
So boring.
So at some point, he cut off
Go watch my video called Puzzle Vision After Show. Go watch it, guys.
his head and
Oh, you
replaced
didn't
it
even
with a
have to
TV.
say that because I say that for you in the video.
Oh my
Don't worry.
god, let's go.
Yeah,
Another
dude, it's
reference.
amazing.
Yeah, I watched
I don't
After
know
Show,
where he
bro.
got-
After Show story is amazing.
Cut all
It
his powers, though.
is.
That's
I
not-
really like how you
Listen,
just
I
fix
usually
everything.
listen. I usually hate. Like, I got this guy comment on my videos recently who's like, the SMG4 team, like, they don't understand what they're missing out on by not hiring me. Like, it's so like
they don't-
up their
He
arse.
did not.
Like-
He did not.
So-
use his brain.
I do not like people like that who like think they can do
Would
better.
you even accept that?
But then like a proper like like professionals like. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I did way better than they did. Like
No, you
Yeah.
did. You did. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
did.
like on this one thing. I'm not gonna be
On this, yeah.
I'm not gonna be
Basically,
humble
you
about
did-
this.
you
Like, I
did-
did better than them. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you basically did the unthinkable. You polished the turd.
Yes, I literally
You
did.
did.
Yes.
Yeah.
not explain.
That's exactly
It's
why I
not
like it.
explain.
By the way, no, would you actually take that offer though? If they
What?
offered it to you, the SMG4 team?
If I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't.
Which
the
which
problem
job
is-
would they have to offer you for you to take it?
Well, the thing is, I would want to work on this series in a more like general, like broad sort of way. Like, I'd want to direct how the story went. I don't want to like write dialogue and stuff and like specific episodes because I don't think I'd do well with that. I'd want to like direct this. Like, I'd want to be like I don't know what the job name would be, but I want to direct the general story and like
You
what
could be like the
happens.
director's helper. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Would it be
That would be
like
pretty good for you.
would it be like story director? Is that a thing? I don't know.
You're good at pointing
Director,
things out. Like
you
you
write
would
the
point things
story,
out that the
basically, you
SMG4
write
team
the
wouldn't
They need
think
to,
about.
you know, when
Yeah.
Sega wanted a Sonic Lore Master as like an official job. Like, I want that for this series.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could work for you.
Get a perfect 5-star rating.
SMG4 Lore Master.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying the lore master of like the modern era. I'm very uneducated on the classic stuff,
since then, because
Yeah.
that will give him
but I don't really care about the classic stuff that much. So, I mean, I like it. I like it. I respect it, and I would want to respect it as much as possible. But like, I feel like I feel like the modern stuff shouldn't be beholden to the classic stuff. I feel like if you want to
Yeah.
retcon stuff from that era, as long as it's nothing major, I think that's fine.
creative in real life. Yeah, he's gonna be able to control the SMG4 crew fully in real life, not just in his head.
God,
slash TV.
I've just remembered like how much the bitrate got completely eviscerated from that scene. just
So he made
the constant static.
Yeah.
the
Obliterated
SMG4 crew his puppets and uses them to try and get that perfect 5-star rating he dreams so much about. The 3 movies I was explaining earlier were all orchestrated by Mr. Puzzles, if you couldn't already guess. He's the one who sold SMG4 that corrupted keyboard. He's the one who gave one
I like how you bring it, like you explain all this here. I like that.
shot ran his
Of course.
simulation.
Yep.
How
He's the
else?
one
How
who
else
tricked
would I do
Marty
it?
with the
Well, I mean, you could have done it like as you do in each movie, you'd be like, oh, there was this mysterious TV guy, but you do it. Wait, and I like how you're doing it here.
No, I did it basically the same way it was revealed in the SMG4 channel.
Well, no, the way it was revealed is that they gave hints.
Well, they
each
did
movie.
reveal him in Whatfi 2023, which I didn't do, I guess.
No, what I'm saying is you I don't know, you sort of connecting everything together here, and I like that. I like.
Guys,
that.
I just realized something.
Yes.
Mr. Puzzles' legs are extremely skinny.
Yes.
Just noticed that.
I just now noticed that.
You
Like,
just now
in
noticed?
between his shoes and his
No way.
pants,
He's very.
he
lanky.
has such
Oh.
skinny legs.
Well, it's because those
Yeah.
are
Shitting me,
wires.
you just noticed this.
It's because those are wires. I
Yeah,
think.
he has. Yeah, his.
Oh
his
yeah,
legs
oh yeah.
are just-
Yes,
His legs
I
are
forgot
just
about that.
Yeah.
He's
And he
got
kind
the
of-
legs of a skeleton.
models
so
the
cute.
he
SMG4
does.
crew by telling them how good
And
their
just
performances
play
were.
the
You know,
Minecraft skeleton sounds.
Mark Reed says, "I miss the Puzzle Vision after show." That's so sad, Mark.
because they thought
Imagine
it was real.
Oh.
Feel
Imagine
you.
if that's your motivation to continue after show. Mark Reed says he
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
I apologize if I'm cutting off on Discord. I think I'm cutting off.
Yes, you are.
Right now,
Yes,
they're
you are.
Yes,
inside
you
Mr. Puzzle.
definitely are.
It's not a problem for the stream, but it will be a problem for you guys. So
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Oh
his
god,
head,
it's
the
the
TV
problem's
dimension,
returned.
where all his channels and shows are, so they can't really hurt Mr. Puzzles. He splits them in teams of 2 and puts them in random channels. In each one, they spend a really long time trying to get out to enter a different channel. Maggie and Tari manage to figure out how they can escape Puzzle Vision. They have to go into channel 999. SMG4 and SMG3 made Bob the Builder make a radio tower, which they used to send Mario their location. I don't really know how they're
If you like explain this to me before this movie came out, and it's like, yeah, this is how this year-long saga is gonna end, and I'm like, huh.
It's like, what the-
Yes.
works, but Mr. Puzzles does have an antenna, so sure I guess. Bob and Boopkins are in South Park and use their 3D graphics to break the show and escape the channels. They free all their other friends and together
I feel like in that scene, like Bob acts that, like, considering the rapper Bob arc, he acts too out of character. He's too uncaring.
they go into channel 999. There they meet Mr. Puzzles, and he's got some great news. He finally got 5 perfect stars, giving him full creative control in real life. So he lets the crew escape, only to take control of them in real life. With them, he starts broadcasting his best
Oh my god, no, I'm not. I've gone on rants about this before. I'm not going to bother explaining all the problems with this.
show yet, one where everyone can join. But then Mario finally shows up. He gets brainwashed, but he trips on something and makes a mess, which causes him to get unbrainwashed and slightly dropping down the ratings and giving the SMG4 crew a tiny bit of control. So Mario keeps being a
But
noob
he gets full control for some reason. Okay.
Yeah.
until the ratings drop enough for our crew to escape. They go to the castle where they start making their own show. But
Have you mentioned the door?
Why the hell would I mention the door?
Well, because it's going to become significant eventually.
Well, yeah, but I would mention it then. You know what I mean?
I guess, but I think it's worth, for people who are watching this who don't know about the door, I think it's worth pointing out.
Well,
This
okay,
point,
let's say the door was revealed before the lawsuit arc, and it came into place in the story like after the Puzzle Vision movie. I would only mention the door, like I would introduce the door after the Puzzle Vision
No, no,
movie
no,
when
the-
its story would start.
No, I understand that, but because, this is why meant to recap you and a bunch of stuff, this is the purpose of this video. And because the door is
Oh,
probably
okay, yeah, I
something,
guess you're right.
that a lot of people have forgotten about completely, I think it was worth bringing up just at the end, if you haven't mentioned it at the end, which I assume you don't. It
I
was
guess I
worth,
could have
it was
done
worth
that.
mentioning just so people remember it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Mr. Puzzles has truly had enough. He runs over to SMG4's castle and tries to kill everyone, but then SMG4's show gets 5 stars. 5.5 actually somehow. And so just like
How many
that,
stars do you
Mr.
think
Puzzles-
there is? Like max? Like
I'm-
10?
I don't,
10 or 20,
I
100.
don't know. I don't think it matters. They're not going to expand on this.
Puzzles is defeated. He cries a little, turns it to a TV, gets smashed, and yeeted away. But that's not the end.
Imagine if you told me this is how it all ended, like back in 2023, like I don't know how I'd react.
Of the arc.
I just take it
Same.
hard.
I just felt very hollow after watching that movie.
A few videos in the Puzzle Vision movie. We got a little more left. But let's talk a little bit about the Puzzle Vision movie. It was kinda underwhelming.
Yes, let's go.
Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed watching the Puzzle Vision movie. It's good,
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I feel the
Yeah.
same
Oh
way.
yeah.
and there
It
really
is-
isn't anything wrong with
Hey,
it.
we finally have the same opinion. So far, me and you have had completely opposite opinions. I
Well,
feel
it's
like.
not that we've
True.
necessarily had. It's just that I've been obviously since you've been more opinionated in this video. It's just I've had more to disagree with you on.
It was a little underwhelming.
Because in the part
Yeah,
one,
you're sure like disagreeing.
in part one, you didn't really have any opinions like in the video that very often.
That's all. The
Yeah.
Puzzle Vision saga started in the It's Gotta Be Perfect movie.
And obviously, no two people have the same opinions, so it's just natural.
March
Yeah, no, that's
2023.
obviously, yeah.
The Puzzle Vision movie came out in April 2024, and between these two dates, there was a lot of hype about this TV entity,
Yep.
especially because of how well they kept teasing it. Most people were expecting a lot of story and lore reveals, and you can't really blame them for that.
Why did the lawsuit arc have meta stuff, but not this? I still don't get it. The lawsuit arc did it better somehow.
When the movie
More
finally
writing.
came out, all we got was a short backstory explained in 2 minutes with a song. But maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they
Yes, no, that would be fine. You didn't have to have a deep backstory, but he's the villain of a year-long story. He has to have more than this.
just wanted to
Yeah,
make
Yeah.
a
more
cartoonish
substance, man.
Yes.
and simple villain. And if that's all they were going for,
See, the thing is, if they were going to make him like a one-note like villain, he should have represented something like Lawyer Kong. Like he should have. There should
Yeah.
have been,
then that's
there was no theme to the movie, so nothing mattered. There's no substance.
fine. They did do it pretty
Yeah.
well if that's what they were doing. Mr. Puzzle
Again, the lawsuit arc did it better. How? How did they do? How did that do better?
is quite entertaining. Oh,
Everyone thought that was the lowest point of the series. Like how? That's crazy
Yeah.
to me.
overall,
Yeah.
great movie, but a little
This is why I'm now sort of a defender of it. It's like, you know, in hindsight, it's actually a lot better than some stuff they put out later.
underwhelming. There's a channel called No Null, which
Yay!
Praise.
you have to check out if you're an SMG4 fan.
Ah,
He makes lots of SMG4 videos and some of his own stuff. He actually makes his own version of Mr. Puzzles' backstory and lore, which also expands on Boy
What's
Kong.
with this
Please go
stuff?
check
After
out
show mention.
ugh.
Noel's channel and his Puzzle
What's with
Vision
the
video.
constant-
Link is in the description. Now back
Huh? What'd you say, Tincy?
Constant sound.
to the story. After the Puzzle Vision movie, things turned back to normal, until one day Mario found Mr. Puzzles' broken head while digging in some garbage and showed it to SMG4. The two of them then get
Wow, what a great way to bring back your main villain. Oh,
It's
hell
just
yeah.
I know, right?
It's just like the
Ah,
big
yeah.
bad, it's like
And like
ultimate
every
villain.
time I have to
It's like-
do the caveat.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have to do the caveat of yes, I enjoyed it. It was entertaining, but it's not what they should have done.
sucked into the TV. After One Door the Explorer parody, SMG4 and Mario return to the real world. And then, the TV turns into Mr. Puzzles. He's back, but a little weaker this time. He doesn't have all his powers, so he's friendly now. And he gave up on his dreams of achieving the
Friendly?
perfect
Hmm?
5-star rating. He
What'd you say?
I'm sorry.
Friendly?
That was just automatic instinct. My brain automatically thought out loud. I'm so sorry.
No, what'd you say though?
I laughed and said, friendly?
offers SMG4 help with his show, but secretly, he just wants to steal SMG4's show for himself. But SMG4
see.
doesn't really care and just leaves to go work on his secret project. For some reason, SMG4 wants tourists in the showgrounds, so he's working on a meme factory. He needs some memes to complete it, so he goes meme hunting with Meggy.
Like the
I
fact
think-
they weren't
no, I
scared of
think-
him when he returned just shows that he wasn't a threat.
I think they
That he wasn't threatening.
I think, yeah, I agree, but also, I think they suggest the reason he builds the meme factories because SMG3's coffee shop is not doing well. I think that's why he builds it.
Meggy gets squished by a meme,
Yeah.
and therefore is a meme now. Meet Leggy. After SMG4 gets all his memes, he builds his meme factory, and Maggie still hasn't turned back to normal.
Oh, they haven't done anything with that ever since, have they?
Out in the forest, Mr. Puzzles creates a plan on how to
Also, like, Puzzle Vision, a movie was so bad that the meme factory arc has more substance to it. That's kind of crazy.
steal
Yeah.
SMG4's fame. He has to sneak into SMG4's meme factory, enter the comedy zone, and take the spotlight. But
Like, people really don't like Meme Factory or Lawsuit, but I'm not gonna lie, like, those are just those stories are just better. Just like, even on an objective level, there's more to them. Like,
Leggy stops him before he can even get inside. The meme factory's security activates and blasts Mr. Puzzles, which sends Leggy and him inside his head, so another parody starts. Despicable Me. Mr. Puzzles steals the moon with his minions and Leggy. Throughout this parody, Leggy was very kind to Mr. Puzzles, even though he hates her. So when they both wake up, they become friends. So Leggy is now on Mr. Puzzles' side, and she seems to really like him. Mr. Puzzles, who has never loved or even had a friend, is simply just annoyed by Leggy, making them a great duo.
Mark Reed, you're almost convincing me to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to disappoint you.
What's
Together,
he
they infiltrate
what's
the
he
meme
doing?
factory. They face a lot of different challenges.
Yo, what
but
did he
they
say?
beat them all and reach
Mark
the
Reed?
final
said,
boss.
yeah,
What's Craig doing?
After
What's he
episode
doing?
2 comes out.
Oh my lord. also remember when Mr. Puzzle when SMG4 started using all the faces from Richard animations from Mr. Puzzles? Remember when there was still
I
images?
beat them to it. I beat them to it.
I
They
know.
take down the
Wow.
final boss, SMG4. Leggy saves Mr. Puzzles' life, and he's actually grateful for that, making Leggy very happy. Together, they take down SMG4, and Mr. Puzzles finally has the spotlight and is about to steal SMG4's fame. But then SMG4 pulls Mario out of his ass, Mr. Puzzles' biggest weakness, and Mario just turns Maggie back to normal.
He just resolves the conflict, just like that.
Yeah.
There should have been meme games after this. They should have brought that back.
Oh yeah.
There he goes with the meme games again.
Yeah, they should have. They were setting up so well. Like, the whole thing was.
Oh yeah, I guess they could have done that
It
with
would-
Mr.
it
Puzzles.
would
meme
Every-
games.
so well.
Everything was meme themed. Like, why did they not
Yeah.
bring that back for
Yeah.
2024?
True.
Hey man, you got a really good point there.
They threw the perfect idea in the bin. So it's just
Literally.
like, why?
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
he should have won.
What is this picture?
in this video here, that he should have Puzzles should have won, and then the meme game should have been hosted by him.
That. Leggy
Yes,
is no more.
yes.
Damn.
Oh,
Leggy
yeah,
was Mr.
yeah.
Puzzles' first friend, and now Mario ruined everything for Mr. Puzzles. Again. But at least Mr. Puzzles manages to escape before he gets captured or anything. But wait, even though Maggie's back and she isn't a meme anymore, she remembers her time as Leggy with Mr. Puzzles. And that's the end of the Puzzle Vision arc. Or should I say arcs?
Everything was fine with the Leggy. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, everything was fine because the Leggy is a different character.
Oh god, you're cutting
Yeah,
out.
No, no,
I
you're
see
Yeah.
that,
Really
yeah.
glitching.
Lord,
Basically,
the cutting out got
Alright, so basically, because Leggy is a different character, her being friends with Puzzles is fine, but Meggy being positive towards Puzzles is a big, like, no, you shouldn't.
Well, wait, why are you mentioning it? It's not like she does it.
Oh, no, she smiles, like, happily at the end.
Oh yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, that was really
They
weird.
shouldn't
The
have done
only
that.
part though. Maybe she's glad he did something good for once. I don't know.
Yeah, but, like,
I
no, I don't think, like, he's the one who did he orchestrated Western Spaghetti. She shouldn't feel
True.
sympathy.
Because the whole Puzzle
yeah.
Vision arc is kind of split into two different arcs. First you have the Puzzle Vision arc, and then the shorter second arc.
Yeah, this
about
is what
the
I
Meme
got
Factory.
wrong. Sorry, guys.
Wait, hang on, let me replay this.
But wait, even though Maggie's back and she isn't a meme anymore, she remembers her time as Leggy with Mr. Puzzles. And that's the end of the Puzzle Vision arc. Or should I say arcs?
Yeah, so basically, Puzzle Vision arc is Mr. Puzzle's original plan.
Basically everything on the left. It's
Yeah.
right there.
Well, yes, everything
Yeah.
on the left plus 2023.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically that saga is, well, yeah, the Puzzle Vision arc is to the left, and also the Puzzle Vision arc is in the Puzzle Vision saga. It's a bit confusing, but it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, our Meme Factory is separate because it's not about.
Yeah, everything on the right is Meme
Because
Factory.
it's focused on his character, not on his original plan, which is what the Puzzle Vision saga is about.
Because the whole Puzzle Vision arc is kind of split into two different arcs. First you have the Puzzle Vision arc, and then the shorter second arc about the Meme Factory. Either way, Mr. Puzzles is still not done yet. He did get some revenge on Mario after the arc by stealing his mustache and making him lose the funny, but that was very short-lived.
Yeah, they do like the
Guys,
classic.
in this video, huh?
They do the classic SMG3 thing with him here for one episode only.
In this episode, Mario doesn't have his mustache. They don't use Mario's Mario 64, you know that from the
I know,
game one. Not even once.
Well, the
And
thing is,
don't
Well-
I'm sure.
no, don't say it's because of the mustache,
No,
because I
no.
know a YouTuber, the Exploding Ness, who can change those models. So surely they could do it too.
No, no, what I was going to point out is that I don't think this is the first time it's not been used. I think there's other videos.
No, it's definitely not the first time. I'm just saying. Oh, this is a really cool fun fact,
During
guys.
the whole Puzzle Invasion arc, Mario was an animal for the whole video 4 different times.
Oh, yeah, I
What's
noticed
that?
that.
You want
User.
another fun fact? For sure, I got you, bro. Here's a completely random one I discovered myself. These two characters have extremely similar names. Evelyn Claythorne, a villain from
My-
Metal Runner, and Evelyn Clawthorne, a very minor but important
Any of
character
you,
from the Owl House.
Watch the Owl House.
No.
Excuse
Okay, guys.
me.
I've heard a good deal about it, but I haven't really watched it myself.
It's
I
Why?
know-
guys.
Why are they using my names for villains? It's not fair.
Oh, wait, you're just Eve though, right?
No, it's
I go for Eve for a nickname because nobody can pronounce my name properly.
Wait, you're actually
Why?
Evelyn.
Yeah. Also in The Incredibles, they used a villain named Evelyn, and I was
That's
very
so
upset.
sick. That's so sick that you're named Evelyn, because I really like that name.
if you start your own villain arc, I am not going to be surprised one bit. Because
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll be insane if I do.
Anyway, yeah, so I know people say good things about the Owl House, but the problem is people say good things about a lot of stuff that's actually mid. Like Arcane Season 2, I think a lot of people are praising, but that actually doesn't seem
Haven't
that
seen
good.
it.
So, I don't know.
Didn't watch
I
it.
don't
Have
know
you
if the
watched
hype is
Season 2?
real.
Have you
I
watched
don't-
season 2 though?
No, but I've seen enough of it from reviews to know it's not. I've seen enough of it from reviews to know it's not like as good as people say it is. So,
What a crazy coincidence.
Hey, guys.
It's
I sort of mistrust people when they say something's really good, guys, and when I watch it, like it's not actually good. Like I had the same thing with like Has Been Hotel. Like I was already skeptical of that, but when I watched the first episode, I was like, no, this is actually bad. Like, what is the hype for this?
WhatFit
Guys.
2024.
I have a really, really cool fun fact. Another one for you, exclusively for you guys.
Exclusive.
Oh
no, not
boy.
No, it's a really interesting one. The video you guys are watching right now, the whole video from start to finish, from the first letter in the script all the way to uploading it to YouTube, all was made without the letter A.
What?
Completely
What?
without the letter A.
No,
Just without the letter A.
That's impossible.
Wow.
No, it is possible.
No.
It's just so much harder.
Why?
You mentioned
why?
What?
Why?
Why did you
Basically,
never-
my muscle memory has changed that whenever I need the letter A, my muscle memory has adapted to clicking Control V instead of
Why?
A.
What?
Why? Well,
Why?
on my computer,
Brain
my
tumors
letter
and-
A doesn't work. So I just took it out of the keyboard, so that's why. So every time I needed letter A, Control V. And also this was really annoying because the way I edit in my editor, I'm constantly using Control C and Control V. So when I need to type something, I have to find the letter A, copy it, just so that I can paste it. And then I have to copy something else and I have to find the letter A again. Yeah, this whole video is made without the letter A.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy fun
Dear
fact.
God.
I would have just gotten a whole new keyboard from that. There was no
Get
way
the
I'd be
demonic
able to
one.
do that yeah, get the demonic. That's what I was thinking. Just grab the demonic one and just like give me
That
my
could help.
AK, bitch. It's just like you just grab the keyboard. It's like I need your AK, bitch. Give me that shit.
The mnemonic keyboard looks like someone like had a fist full of keys and just threw them on the keyboard and they just like glued
No,
on.
that's true. That's true.
They just got they just made
Tested, Mr.
they made themselves a meatball or something like that. It's like I could make a keyboard. Just slap.
I
Hey.
still did a theory on that keyboard. Everybody just looks at the video and says, eh.
It's just like you just get like a meatball, flatten it, slap some keys on,
Yeah.
rip your own apples out, plug those
Not
on.
mentioning food before I starve.
Anyway,
Test it. Mr. Puzzles came back again for this one. But before I get to the what fee, there's quite a lot to explain first.
do you talk about the Karen stuff?
I don't mention Karen, because you know why I don't mention her? Because the way she joins the SMG4 crew is unexplainable, and also she doesn't do anything story-wise, so that's why I don't mention her in this video at all. But
she's
if she
kind
would have an arc, I would introduce her obviously when the arc would come.
I mean, I would have, you know, in this lore explained video, I probably would have introduced a bunch of the new side characters like Karen,
Yeah, no, that's my bad. Yeah.
Depresso probably too, because he appears a lot.
So,
The
puzzles
Presso, not really.
Yeah, but he's appeared a lot though.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right
reached
about
his
that.
lowest point. He's still trying to entertain, but literally doesn't have a budget, so he resorts to becoming a TV vending machine
Like literally right there.
to get some
Yep.
cash. Some kids started watching some brain rot,
I didn't even remember he was in this one.
which Mr. Puzzles found revolting, but it also gives him an idea. If this is what kids want these days, then that's just what he'll have to do. So he creates a channel named Puzzlebox, and his brain rot content becomes
Why is King? I still don't understand. Why is King Charles in there?
Who?
King Charles is in that video. He's
Hold
right
on,
there.
hold on. Let me see. I want to see what specific image of it.
Well, no, it's from his. It's from when he became king. He did this televised address. I think it's from that.
Ah, okay.
Mr. Puzzles finally has his fame. Kinda, because anyone who's not a kid just makes fun of him now, and Mr. Puzzles doesn't really like making such brainless slop. He wants to make more artistic and creative stuff, so he quits Puzzlebox and cancels it. The next day, he gets kidnapped by Goofy and Aladdin. They bring him to the CEO of Disney, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse noticed how popular Puzzlebox was and wants to hire Mr. Puzzles as a creative director, but Mr. Puzzles didn't quit Puzzlebox just to return to the same mindless content at Disney, so he refuses. But Mickey Mouse insists and shows him around. During their tour, we see the engine room. It has this core
Never explained.
which powers
Yeah,
everything
Yeah.
Disney creates.
Hold on,
and
hold
everything
on.
Disney
Oh, whoa. I'm looking at the YouTube chat here. Someone asked you how much do you make on YouTube?
Me?
Well, I made.
No.
Wait, who?
Probably no.
Well, I
Okay.
made over £1,000 since April last year, so I'm gonna have to pay tax on it this year.
Damn.
Also,
It also
also-
God damn.
they suggested that you should make a subreddit. No.
No,
Why would you? Why would you want to do that?
I'm not lowering myself to going onto that website.
most magical place of all.
Why is there a
offense,
hair on
Tennessee.
Mickey Mouse's hand? Do you guys see that?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
There's like a
What?
hair on his hand. What the
Oh,
hell?
yeah, there is.
I don't know if
What?
it might not be a
Oh.
hair. It's probably something with the model.
Well, I don't know what it is. It just looks like a hair.
It's probably something with the model.
Yeah,
It's
but it just looks
Yeah.
like a hair.
Disney is. It also powers the
Someone
most magical
dropped it and it cracked. Someone dropped the thing and it cracked.
place of all,
Hey.
Disney World, which is where Mickey Mouse takes Mr. Puzzles next. And so a
I should have said the
flashback
Disney
starts. Little Mr.
World.
Yeah, I like how they kept that name, I guess.
Puzzles
Yeah.
is telling his dad how he dreams of owning his own amusement park and seeing everyone have fun. But his
This felt like it was setting up something, but they literally just recap it in the Wotfi and that's it. That's kind of crazy. They don't develop this anymore.
dad thinks that's pathetic and
I thought they were gonna,
Yeah.
expand on this as like to
Well,
make.
they put this. They added this just so that there's a little bit of sense behind the theme park.
Yeah, there's that, which was just shoehorned into his backstory. Like the way they talk about it in Wotfi when they recap this scene is like it's so blatantly shoehorned in to his past. But also like this should have been what his relationship with his father should have been the focus of the arc. They shouldn't
What the
just,
hell is that neck?
Oh,
don't
I-
know.
You
By
guys
the
see
way,
that? It's
yeah.
so long and wide.
Guys, I
Ugh.
looked.
He
If
is
you look
neck-
at the model closely, it's Timmy Turner's dad.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
really?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, if you look
also,
closely.
random meme fact, Timmy Turner's dad's canonically dead because we're past the expiration date.
Well,
Soul Sim. For the tour, Mickey Mouse asks Mr.
Oh, did we skip? Or was it just...
Amusement Park and seeing everyone
Yeah, like this felt like them addressing the criticism that his backstory was lacking, but then they literally expand on this no further than this scene. That's kind of crazy. Like, what's the
Except
point
for
of this?
when Mr. Puzzles like recaps his life
but that's just-
story
that's-
in
that's
the
just-
beginning of the
yeah,
What
that
Feed.
doesn't- yeah,
That
that's
doesn't
not-
add anything new. Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It doesn't expand on it. It just recaps it.
have fun.
Yeah.
But his dad thinks that's pathetic and insults him. So after the tour, Mickey Mouse asks Mr. Puzzles if he still doesn't want to join, and Mr. Puzzles has a change of heart.
Yeah, and instead of focusing on their relationship, they just recap. They literally, they literally repeat
Yeah.
the same arc from Meme Factory again. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
In the opposite direction, he kills Mickey Mouse, and just like that, he takes
Rest in
over
peace,
Disney.
Michael
Yup,
Mouse.
the whole
Deceased.
company and everything.
Yeah.
He's the new CEO, so he finally creates his own theme park that he dreamed so much about as a kid, Puzzle Park. But before he does that, he needs something. He wants Leggy back, his only and best friend, and his sidekick. So he breaks into Maggie's house and asks her to join him as Leggy. After she refuses, he starts crushing and dismembering Maggie back into Leggy, by force. And it
That
works.
terrified
Leggy
me.
is back. So now his theme park, Puzzle Park, is finished, and he's got Leggy back. Leggy
He's
invites
probably
the
gonna do
SMG4
that to
crew
you.
into an unknown magical place, which is just Puzzle
please,
Park.
please,
so
no.
they all obviously try to leave, but Mario runs off, so they all chase after him and end up splitting up and playing some games.
Most of this video just feels like retreading the Mario Carnival from 2018.
Oh,
One
yeah.
by
Oh,
one, They
yeah.
all get sucked into some kind of void. Yep, Mr. Puzzles captured them all. And guess what else he did? He merged with the Disney core in the engine room I was talking about earlier, so now he has a bunch of new powers and control and stuff. He truly got everything back this time. And so, WhatFi 2024 starts.
I like you the way you phrase that shows the problem with this arc. He gets like control and stuff. It's like, yeah, that fits it perfectly.
Yeah.
Now, everyone in the SMG4 crew is brainwashed again to perform at Puzzle Park except for SMG4 and Mario. They're in the Tunnel of Fun, where Mr.
Why are they not mind controlled? Why?
Puzzles and
For
Leggy
the
meet.
what fee?
But
I
the
don't
other
know.
characters are mind controlled. May as well act in character.
They
I
get
guess.
to try out all the fun
So why doesn't he mind control them? Why? Why didn't
I
he just
don't
do
know.
it?
I
games
don't
before
know.
Puzzle Park opens
Wait,
up to the
also, shouldn't SMG3 like be with them? Maybe, cause he's a fat Italian.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
No, he really is a
It's
fat
not too
Italian
much.
though. SMG3 should have been with them.
Unfortunately, he does not have like the enough main character energy to
Yeah,
be
pretty
a
much.
part of it.
public.
Yeah,
so
I
the games
guess.
begin. Nothing much really happens next. Just, you know, the usual war of the fat Italian games and chat.
why didn't they just not do? The 2023 they cracked it. They cracked the code. They cracked the code. Why did they just undo it all and went back to like how they did it in 2022? Why? Why do this? No one liked it in 2022, so why do it again?
Challenges until they eventually run away during a game and start chasing after poor Leggy to try and bring Maggie back. Mr. Puzzles guides her where to run through the cameras until SMG4 blinds them all, so Mario corners and turns Maggie back to normal. Just like that. Again, Maggie knows where the engine room is, so the three start running to it while Mr. Puzzles tries to stop them. And so during the chase,
What fee of all time?
the WhatFi 2024 song starts. When they reach the engine room, they fight Mr. Puzzles, who is obviously extremely pissed off at this point and starts causing mass destruction and chaos to stop SMG4, Mario.
Well, he's very angry. Then he's very calm doing the rap.
I know, right?
Maggie jumps right into Mr.
That's just-
Puzzles and enters his head, I guess. In his head, she finds Kid Mr. Puzzles.
This is ripping off 2021.
She turns into Leggy to comfort and talk to him, basically
They
Yeah.
repeat the same character arc from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
They're
that's
repeating-
literally what I say right now.
Yeah.
They're
repeating Mr.
repeating-
Puzzles' growth
they're
in the Meme
repeating Mr.
Factory
Cu-
part of the
they're-
Puzzle Vision arc. And so Mr. Puzzles is defeated and turns back to normal. But now he learned a lesson. He doesn't care about fame or ratings anymore, and only wants to make friends and chase new dreams
Prison.
with them.
But that was temporary.
I just yelled out the word prison just because I thought it would get
But
cut
it's
off
a
as
little
another
too
episode.
late. The cops are here. They put Mr. Puzzles in a jail cell with a lot of security. But at least he has Leggy 2.0 to talk to. Will we ever see Mr. Puzzles again?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the
I didn't
Y'all
know
need
at the
to
time.
really,
He's
y'all
too-
really need to check out my theories about that.
2024. And also the end of this video.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll check them out on stream or something.
I've
Yeah,
seen your
there's no
theory
more
about
lore
how
to
he's
explain.
gonna escape,
If I
yeah.
had to describe the entirety of the Mr. Puzzle saga and lore and his character, I would say wasted potential.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
it. Mr. Puzzles was a pretty entertaining
Very
guy.
wasted.
Yes, I agree on that though.
But man, so much wasted potential. They could have done so much more with him and handled him so much better. But it is what it is now. I think I already did some yapping and complaining in this video, so if you want a more detailed explanation of why Puzzle Vision as a whole is wasted potential, please go check out the No Null channel.
Bro, it's like it gives you pleasure.
Why is
My
it
brain is
that
full.
So
fucking noise you make whenever he mentions you in
Wait, guys, I
noise
think
you make
that's very in
mentioning
character for him though, because he likes views and money, and when I give him a shout out,
Yes.
you know, it gives him views kinda.
Yes.
Are you just
Yeah,
Hey.
true.
Views are the life energy of No Null.
okay? Okay,
Yeah.
check out the No Null channel.
Yeah, so go check those out, guys. I like money, I like views.
strongly suggest you do it. So,
Also, that Watford one was very controversial. It's like under
Oh,
90%.
yeah, obviously, because
under
Oh, really?
90%.
Yeah.
Because I kind of agree with you on that one.
Like ratio is like under 90%, and that's like crazy. Like that's very bad.
Wow.
Actually.
That's
I
weird.
guess I don't have much more to talk.
Okay, so somewhere between 85% to 90%. Oh my god, I got a comment on that video where quite recently actually, where I think they deleted it because I responded to it, but they unironically argued, I'm not one of those critics who want things to be
Yeah.
good. They
Oh,
said that
good lord, yeah.
unironically. They
What?
they don't want their media to be good. That's crazy. You would admit that.
That
Yeah, that's
person,
crazy.
I don't know what they were on, but
Yeah, they were on some shit.
About. I hope you enjoyed my second SMG4 Lore explain video. I might make another one in a few years when there's more lore, or maybe a different kind of SMG4 video. You can leave any suggestions
Also, the funny thing is, I don't actually call it bad in that video. I think I never. It's clickbait essentially.
Yeah.
in the comment section if you want. I read all the comments. But I might also not make another SMG4 video. Ever. The lawsuit
I probably
was-
will though. Probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
the SMG4 is not ending anytime soon. There's gonna be you're gonna just
Oh,
like make
no.
a recap. You have to like make a recap video like every 2 years for the show.
Literally. There's gonna be like part
Literally.
10 when I'm 80 years old.
bad. And after the lawsuit arc, SMG4
Oh, can you imagine that? Like watching part 1 and part 10, listening to me being like a fetus, and then listening to me being an old ass man. That'd probably just be the craziest thing ever.
Must be watching
Honestly.
you grow up. That's crazy.
suggestions in the comments.
Oh, there's literally a video on YouTube. One of my family members literally uploaded a video of me being a baby. That's like 1 minute old. So yeah, technically you can watch me grow up.
I read all the comments. But I might also not make another SMG4 video. Ever. The lawsuit arc was pretty bad. And after the lawsuit arc, SMG4
I can send you
kinda
the video if you guys want.
I would disagree. By the way, it was mid.
fell off a little. I'm just talking how I personally feel right now. I really miss
Because I would argue, in terms of writing, it's not actually the worst they've ever done.
Tori and Maggie's original voices. I swear, their personalities changed with the new voices. And they're really not fitting at all. Not to mention
Because I would say Puzzle Vision has tons of plot holes and issues. This one's just sort of they don't do anything too interesting with it, and also there are some issues. But it's not like there's any there's significant plot holes. I think. I mean there are some, but not as bad as Puzzle Vision.
the unnecessary redesigns. I already talked about those. But I noticed something that honestly is just depressing to see. There's literally no more Super Mario 64 usage in SMG4
That's untrue.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
I always loved
There's a very small amount, especially when you compare it to the OG days.
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess, but like, I mean, just look at the most.
Well, just
recent-
look at videos like SMG3's retirement and Mario's mustache, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Exactly.
Yeah, but I think they should still have the characters transform into the N64 models, because you know it's like a nice callback to the origins of the show. But the thing is, like,
Well, it's not the origins. It's the show. It's meant to be the show.
what I mean, yeah, I guess it is set. But the thing is, like, obviously them using Gmod, like you can interpret that as, you know, like it's what they see, it's what the characters see, which is what I interpret it as. Or it's like some sort, or maybe
guess.
like the N64 emulator is merged with Gmod or something.
Yeah.
combination of Gmod and Mario 64.
Because the thing is, like those models are very restrictive in what you can actually do with them, right? So
Yeah.
I understand why they've been used less and less, because you can just
No. I know they're restrictive, but that's also a part of the reason why they were good. Hear me out. So the reason that they were so restrictive forced Luke, back in the day when Luke was the only editor, Luke had to get really creative when he was using the Mario 64 things. He
I
had to get
guess-
really creative with them, which made for some really creative editing, and that was his charm, and now his charm is gone.
Well,
and that-
I
myth.
can see the charm angle and the angle of restriction limitations breeds more creativity.
No,
There's
but you know
also-
what I mean.
there's
SMG4 was
also-
really creative
There's
back in the day.
also Minical. He argues that like a part of the appeal of the show was its shittiness, and it's like basically like how
What?
by shittiness it means like the style is like very like it wasn't clean like it is now. It was very.
I never thought it
You-
looked
no,
shitty.
I mean, go back to like the classic era. Like the editing isn't great. There's tons of issues and stuff, and that's sort of the appeal of it is that it's kind of crappy. I feel like and obviously that's sort of lost when like everything is well animated in Gmod, and so I can like understand that too. But personally, I just don't think it's that big of a deal if they don't use the N64 models that much because the animation is very good. So,
Well, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe you're right about that, but it was a big deal for me, which is kind of why I'm talking about it in my video.
fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
They worked so well together, and Luke was really good at using M64 in his vids. I'm a very OG SMG4 fan, so seeing this really hurts me. There's a lot of OG videos like if Mario was in Portal, where everything is Gmod except for Mario, who was mainly
Man, that's
using
such a banger
version
video.
in the video. But the modern videos nowadays don't even feel like SMG4. It just feels like
No, I have to disagree. It's very much still in the same style.
a regular Gmod.
It's just they don't use the N64 stuff.
I
as much.
disagree with your disagreement.
Well, no, it's
Debate.
not. I mean, you can say like they don't use the fact they don't use it very much is crazy. Like no, like they've been increasing in quality consistently, and so it makes sense they would ditch aspects that limit that, which includes the N64 stuff. Like because obviously it restricts the animation.
Yeah, no, it makes sense that you would say that because I've seen your style is basically like all Gmod, right?
Well, that's
Like in
mostly,
the after
I mean,
show.
I started to introduce N64. I like.
Oh,
I
really?
like- yeah, I did. In after show, it's even used.
That's cool.
I use N64 in that. No, that's mostly just because I didn't know how to do
I'm
it.
not
then.
I'm not criticizing you. Just so you know.
No, I'm just saying like the
I
reason
don't really care
the
how you
reason
make.
I mostly use Gmod is just because like especially
Yeah, if that's how you like it, you
in
know, go
my
ahead.
in my older stuff, like especially like I didn't have Saturn, so I didn't have an easy way to do N64 stuff.
Yeah, no, that's
But
fair,
even in my
that's
most recent stuff, I don't use Mario very often, so I have no reason to use N64 much anyway.
channel.
That's
So
okay.
it isn't a style thing. It's mainly just because I just haven't had many opportunities to use it.
With high quality
Yeah,
production.
that's okay.
Videos like
If you watch the animation I made, that is a
Whisked away.
recreation. The Creative Control animatic, the remake I made of that. Like you'll see a lot of N64 in that one.
the retirement of SMG3 and Mario's mustache have literally no Mario 64 usage. Absolutely none.
Yeah, so I understand this is your opinion, but I'm
Yeah, it's just what I think.
It's
Yeah.
my opinion that this doesn't matter that much. If I was going to make a big rant at the end of my big like comprehensive lore explained video, this is not what I would be ranting about, in my opinion.
Well,
I'm that serious.
to me,
You can
it really matters. So
That's fair enough.
watch them yourself.
yeah.
You know how the Amazing World of Gumball always got praised for using such different types of art styles all together?
Again, I agree. Like I'm for them using it a bit more than they currently do. I just don't think it's this big of a deal.
Well, the style of Gmod and Mario 64, the way SMG4 used it was always so cool to me. And now it just being Gmod is just not so good anymore. Ah, jeez. I can't believe I started rambling again. And at the outro as well. I'm sorry, I'm just such a big OG SMG4 fan. I just had to get my feelings about all this new stuff out there. One more last thing.
Related in any way.
Ugh.
You know what Metal Runner is? It's SMG4's 3D animated web series on YouTube.
That is not a Carlson reference. I was expecting
What?
I
Oh,
got
you don't know.
so
Okay.
many comments about that.
Yeah,
Holy
I
crap!
know. You're gonna be like,
Damn.
I know-
I do know. what that
I
is.
know what Carlson is, but I don't know what the reference
Bro,
is.
Danny, the creator, he freaking left freaking 3 years ago now.
He just
It's been
left.
3 years and 3 months now. Let's just forget about that guy.
some people it is, but my god, there were
Can't wait for crazy opponent. I'm just trying to see if there's any bad comments.
so many
I really like roasting kids in comments.
I don't think there are.
of you calling this
Where are all the kids? I have tons of kids in my comments.
Oh
Why
yeah.
do you have a good comment section? What the hell?
the
I
Carlson
don't know.
What the hell? What is this bullshit?
I
Well,
might-
this is from the video that was really that blew up.
Yeah, but wait, that means tons of kids should have watched it. Where are they? Where are they?
and I just
I guess.
Alright,
wanna
I'm
tell
back.
you
Oh.
that it's
They
not.
couldn't. They
I
couldn't
just
last the first minute of the video because
Damn,
their attention
Mark
spans were
Reed
so
just
dead.
spammed chat. That's kind of crazy.
happened to say it like that. Alright.
Yeah, I happened
whatever-
to say it like that. I knew people were gonna think it's a Carlson reference, because I just happened to say it like that. So yeah, but there was
What
so
did I
much.
miss?
There was so much more than I thought. Yeah.
The end of the video. Man, it's longer than I thought it would be. If you made it all the way here, then thank you so much for watching.
Thank you,
I
guys.
really appreciate you for taking the
Thank
time
I
to
thought you were
watch
gonna
this
say
video.
making a
I
good
hope the rest of
video.
your day or night goes well, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.
No, but I really do appreciate all you guys on stream and all the viewers watching the stream.
Yeah, I'll make sure to link the original in the description of the stream. Yeah, so in terms of recap,
Oh, someone left. What?
Huh?
Someone left.
Who?
No.
What do you mean?
Oh, is it maybe because I opened the Discord after a long time and
no-
I didn't see when they left
Oh, yeah,
originally?
that was Magario.
Yeah, he left
Yeah,
Okay,
ages
my bad,
ago.
my bad,
Oh
guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
Discord, that's the thing that Discord does. I don't get.
Sorry, guys, my bad.
Anyway, yeah, so I would say as far as the recap goes, I would say very solid. I liked a lot of the stuff, how you recapped a lot of stuff. I would say I think there's a few more mistakes than the previous one, which only had one mistake. I think there were a few more, but
I think I got like 3, maybe. Somewhere
other than that, pretty solid. I
Thanks.
also like how you started to bring up more like meta, like stuff like how this impacted the series sort of thing. But I will say when you brought up your opinions, obviously I think I disagreed with a lot of your opinions.
Yeah, no, that's only natural. That's only natural,
in
man.
my, so I mean, but yeah, other than that, good video. I recommend. Definitely an improvement over the first one. So yeah, everyone go check it out. Very good video. Right, so I'm kind of tired, and so I'm gonna just end the stream here. I think. 'Cause
And I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Yeah,
but yeah, I look forward to part 3 in 2 years.
Yes.
Or maybe you should do like a new part every year, because obviously a lot happens in a year. So,
Yeah, a lot does happen nowadays with each year.
So you can maybe
especially-
I
make
had
it-
an idea once about making a timeline video.
That'd be fun.
No, that would
boy.
basically be the same as a recap, but it would be like in a completely different style because I would have to go by everything by chronological order.
Oh god, that would be like 2 hours long.
No,
at
no,
this
no. I
rate.
wouldn't. It wouldn't be like a fully detailed recap. It would just be like a timeline. You know what I mean? Just a timeline, and that's
Okay.
it.
Why are there two?
Well, I wouldn't really be explaining the lore.
Why are there 2 emeralds in the watch together? TNC, why
What?
do you have like 2 different accounts in here?
Is there? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, one of them's grey and one of them's. That's odd.
Oh, is it because you left on your? You joined on your phone,
maybe.
left on your
Right,
phone,
that's on
and
my phone.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
well,
Yeah, but I would say I look forward to part 3. I think you should make this a yearly series. I think that'd be fun.
well, I don't know if there's gonna be enough lore
Well, the thing
created
is,
in a year.
I
I mean,
would
I guess I
say-
could still do it. It would just be a little bit shorter.
I would say 2023 stuff, you managed to get quite a lot. Well, actually, 2024 stuff was significantly less than 2023 stuff, it seems. But there's still like about half the video is, so that's like 20 minutes, 2023, 20 minutes, 2024. So you could definitely like do a 20-minute video. That's
guess.
long enough, I would say. But yeah, look forward to part 3. This was a fun watch.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone, I'll put the link in the description when the stream is over. Yeah, very solid, very solid. Does anyone else have any thoughts? Any thoughts? I guess not.
My
not
cat
really.
wants to say something because no, I gotta tell you this. Like, as soon as you said this, like, my cat was already running towards me, and after you said it, he jumped on my table and started sniffing my microphone, as if he heard you and wanted to say something.
Yeah, so I guess no one else has anything to say or add? Because then I'll just end it here.
Anyone in
After
the
you-
chat wanna say something?
Hold on. Like after your because I know you're gonna be streaming like Friday. What's the other streams gonna be about?
Well, on Friday, everyone knows what that is. It's a watch of my most recent animation video. Yes.
Hell yeah.
And then other streams, I don't have anything planned. I mean, there's obviously the Veritas arc rewatch, but that's not got a date. That might be.
Didn't TNC have an idea? And also, wasn't there a discussion about like games and streams that
Oh
were
yeah, I'm thinking
unrelated?
of
Oh, yeah.
on
SMG4?
Friday. I'm thinking of playing Melon Bomber, which is a Gmod game mode after, because obviously the video we'd be watching is only like really only 9 minutes long if you cut out the
Yeah.
ends. So yeah, wait, I'm thinking of doing a game in Gmod after that.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
Gmod. I can play with you guys.
Yeah, but
Would
in
that be cool?
terms, but in terms of I don't have any other streams like planned in terms of dates. I mean, I guess as games we could play, we could organize some of those, some of that. But in terms of like actual stream topics, yeah, I've got nothing except the React streams and the Veritas arc we watched for now. I'll probably have more.
So there's gonna be a lot of video game streams probably.
Well,
at some
maybe
point.
I don't know.
Maybe, who knows?
I mean, obviously, there's all the streams I'm doing with Ryan, but those I don't know when we're next going to continue that. Anyway, so I'm going to end it here. So thanks for joining.
See you later, bitches.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, hey, Glitchy, you just came when it ended.
Oh, hey, Glitchy, you came at
Yo,
the very
Glitchy. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for joining, guys.